mattress today. Their sleep experts are highly trained to find the right one to fit your unique needs. They make sleep easy.
Real radio. 104.1.
There's something for everyone at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Come face to face with more than 800 animals. Discover new lions and sea hyenas like never before at our largest, most immersive animal habitat expansion, Lion and Hyena Ridge, opening this spring. Then feel the rush on 8 thrilling coasters and let the good times roll at Mardi Gras. With bold flavors, live music, parades, and beads for all. Busch Gardens, where wonder meets wild fun. Buy a Busch Gardens Fun Card, get Adventure Island free for only $99.99. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. Thanks to recent Federal Reserve rate cuts, interest rates are coming down, as low as 0% APR on select new Kias. If you've been thinking about a new Kia, this is your moment. Greenway Kia offers financing options designed to work with today's lower rates, even if your credit isn't perfect. Shop one of the area's largest Kia inventories online at greenwaykias.com. We make the deals other dealers won't. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
With approved credit, offer expires 3/5/26.
At Crush Yard, pickleball is just the beginning. You'll find a full restaurant and bar, arcade games, and plenty of space to hang out with friends. What starts as a few games often turns into food, drinks, and losing track of time. Play a match, grab a bite, catch up, or stay a while. Whether you're competitive, casual, or just along for the fun, there's something here for everyone. Learn more at CrushYard.com.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. We offer HELOCs and home equity lines of credit with scores as low as 640. Find out if you're qualified today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
The City of Eustis presents the 124th Annual George Fest this Saturday through the 28th in downtown Eustis and Farron Park. 8 days of carnival rides, food, family fun, and live music with Will Mosley, Jackie Rohr, Whosoever South, Grammy-nominated Mac McAnally, and soul powerhouse Alan Stone. Free admission this Saturday through the 28th in Eustis. Info at EustisGeorgeFest.org.
Planet Fitness has everything you need anytime the motivation hits, so you can give everything you've got. With most clubs open 24 hours, you've got access to our best-in-class equipment to tackle early morning reps, late-night miles, and every workout in between. Join the club today and save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 27th.
Planet Fitness is the official fitness center of the Orlando Magic and Orlando Solar Bears.
See club for details.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. But that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
All right, fellas, 2 words for you. Prostate exam. Did your butt just clench up? Are you imagining the finger right now? Well, you can relax. Prostate cancer screening starts with a simple, finger-free blood test. Around 1 in 8 men in the United States will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. But that's no reason to reclench. When caught early, at localized or even regional stage, prostate cancer can have over a 99% 5-year relative survival rate. Did your tight end just relax? Good. If you're 40 or older and have a prostate, visit RelaxIt'sABloodTest.com to find out if a PSA blood test is right for you. The PSA blood test can be the first step in screening. Talk to your doctor to evaluate your risk, determine when to get tested, and discuss screening options and next steps. That's RelaxIt'sABloodTest.com. Sponsored by Novartis.
It's pretty simple. We're neighbors. We're in your city, talking about your town. You can't fake it. Take your favorite spot on the dial with you on the go. Download the iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
Guaranteed human.
This Earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wassy's Meat Market, the best place to buy a Big Green Egg.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers.
The News Junkie is on.
The three best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day.
The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Friday, February 20th, 2026. Lots to get to today from This Is Embarrassing to Punch the Monkey has won over the internet, and Trump says he's going to release all the secret UFO files, plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hello.
Hello, C-Lane.
What's happening?
And hello to you. You can join us on the show today. All you have to do is send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch today. You can also watch the show on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your message is rolling right to the studio in real time. And this never, ever, ever happens, friends.
What happened?
I'm not sure what's going on here.
I know. This is unexpected. It's unexpected, but we have to get through this together. It's a last-minute message that has just arrived right here. I'm dusting it off. It's from that lady who was screaming at the Tampa airport. Let's see what she said.
Have a great Friday, you mother...
We did it, everybody! Yeah. We made our way through a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday has arrived. Pat yourself on the back. I knew you could do it. Look at you go.
Wow.
Look at you go.
Wow.
How's everybody doing on a Friday?
Pretty good.
Ready to Friday. We got the whole place to ourselves.
No, is it a ghost town over there at HQ?
Big time. Everyone's in Mount Dora doing the celebration of the Highland Games coming up, and so we get to do whatever we want here.
There you go. Yeah, party, run around, get nuts, do your thing.
So many nuts.
Naked.
Oh,
I'm just going to try to make it through the show today. I've had a hell of a week.
What
I really
happened?
have. There's too many things breaking, too many issues with equipment, and I'm stressed. I'm stressed, and I'm losing it, and I just really got a lot on my shoulders right now.
sounds like you have to get naked too, Sean.
That ain't gonna help me. Then I'll just be naked with the stream messing up, naked with stuff breaking around. It's just too many problems.
And breaking.
Naked and breaking is not what I want to be today, but it's probably what I will be regardless. So let's see how things go. Let's put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse. Let's see what's happening in this great big wide world of ours. And we go to, haven't been there before, I don't think, to start the show, the World Series of Poker.
Yeah. Is this
They do put it on ESPN.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
It counts.
I think. I don't know. It just brought the whole show to a halt. Is this a sport? Is this a... it's on television somewhere.
Not even the Ocho, like straight up ESPN.
Right, but it's still a sport, is it not? It's still
poker?
a sport. Yeah, poker, it's still a sport.
What is the definition of sport?
Well, I would say, I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked that question. I would say the definition of a sport is something that you could get hurt while playing. That's what I would say.
And you can get hurt playing poker? And
Well,
you get
let's
hurt your
check
bank
it
account?
out.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what's happening in this
All
clip.
right.
Open us up today.
This gives Justin 4 more outs. A 10 would now give him an ace-high straight in the victory. So Justin Smith must catch a king.
All right, they're all like yelling at each other. It's a pivotal moment in this this poker match here. $6.6 million on the line.
Is this a new clip or an old clip?
It's new to me. I just saw it posted this morning. So
Because I was like, the guy's wearing a PokerStars.net shirt, and I'm pretty sure they yeeted all of those online poker sites right out of there.
Shh, you shut your mouth. They're back. They're back.
Oh,
all
cool.
of them.
Yeah,
And they're screaming. I didn't realize you got up and did all of that during a poker game. I always thought it was just silent and
I think
sunglasses.
they told them, Sabrina, that it needed to be more exciting.
Okay,
and they were like, you guys sitting there with cards is boring, so please get excited.
Can he escape?
Oh, it's a 10. Oh, it's a 10.
Back-to-back double ups by Justin.
All right, this guy's celebrating.
Both times, man.
Oh.
To stay alive.
What?
And look how excited he is, his fans, his friends. Wait a minute, Vince.
What's happening?
Something's wrong out there.
I like how serious this gets. It's
Wait
like,
a minute, man.
Oh, wait a minute, Vince. Something's wrong out there.
Hold the phone.
Yes, something's gone wrong. He was jumping around celebrating his poker hand, and he tore his ACL. Playing poker.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just embarrassing. I don't even know
Full
what to say
tear
about
ACL? That was 2 hops.
that. A little hop like that, like
Got
a
a full tear on full tilt.
He did. He jumps up in the air. He tears his ACL celebrating his poker.
Friends. Wait a minute, Vince. Something's wrong out there.
We'll operate it on it tomorrow with the million.
Yeah, there's something very wrong. He's doubled over. He's really in pain.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh my God, he looks like such a pussy.
This is no bluff, let me tell you.
Poker injury. I told
No
you
bluff.
I told you this is an injury sport. They say that poker's not a sport, but this is like.
Oh, this is pretty serious.
I hate everybody involved in this.
I am not a fan of this at all. I have seen little kids hop higher during hopscotch than this man just did, and he tore his ACL.
I could pull off a better celebration in here and not a tear in sight.
I could see in your eye he's going to do it. All right. There we go.
Okay, ready?
Is you watching on the stream?
How high do you think he got, just for the record?
Do you want to tear your ACL at the top of the show?
I'm showing you, Sabrina, that I'm in peak physical condition, and I will not tear anything while attempting this right now. All right?
Yeah, so he hopped, I would say, 4 to 6 inches off the ground.
It wasn't 4 inches. It was like an inch off the ground.
Okay, so go forward. Tough guy.
I don't know if I can. All right, ready? I don't know if I can go forward, but
Get
I'm not
the other
gonna tear
angle,
it.
ceiling. We need to see his feet.
All right. Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Go over there. Okay,
Yeah.
ready?
Whoa.
Okay, I did almost fall a little bit, though. There was a little bit of a backspin on that, but no torn ACL.
This is your excuse to call radio a sport?
That's right. Radio's a sport.
Breaking a full sweat.
Contact sport, baby.
I see here sport as defined as any organized.
Yeah.
Poker's organized. Structured.
They got structure, yeah.
Competitive.
Right.
Physical. No.
No,
This
not
last
really.
one.
Wow, this is the most physical it's ever gotten for me here.
Now, I just Googled, is poker a sport? And usually AI comes into play and gives you some sources. They are not even part of this.
They're like
It's a Facebook.com post that they put on the top here. As per the Oxford Dictionary, poker is a sport because it is played for entertainment, is competitive, and almost always requires both physical and mental prowess in order to consistently play and win the highest levels.
Requires that too.
Radio's a sport. Radio's a sport.
Yeah, I think so. We're going to
Poker
find out.
doesn't require physical prowess.
That's what Facebook says.
Wow, Facebook's full of crap.
Who's having the bad day now? Huh? What's happened to this guy?
Oh, please. I'm sure you'll come around.
I won't. I was destitute yesterday. Things were tough for me. You don't believe that?
I believe you. I know.
It's a trying
everything
time.
crumbling.
Yes, I'm losing it a little bit. It's the whole thing. It's embarrassing for me. I'm just trying to get through it bit by bit here.
Yeah, but you did the jump, so I think things are looking up.
I literally almost fell. And by the way, to whoever in chat is saying I'm out of breath, I'm not out of breath.
You're a little sweaty.
I'm not sweaty. I'm not out of breath. It's a little out of breath. It's a minor out of breath moment, but that just proves that radio is a sport. It really does. That proves that this is a sport.
I'm in. I'm an athlete. We're athletes.
Yeah, we're all athletes today. Congratulations, everybody. We did it.
My PCP would disagree.
Excuse me? What?
My physician.
Oh, it's a different thing in my world. Yeah.
You're doing angel dust now.
I'm not consulting my drugs. What do you think about this, angel dust?
I'm an athlete.
I'm. You know what? I need to put Dylan in contact with you, I think, because Dylan has been having some back issues, and he messaged me the other day. He's like, I can't go to work. I'm really hurting, and He said, I think I'm just going to go into the emergency room today. And I'm like, that's not how it works, man. Don't
Dylan,
go to the
reach out to me,
emergency
please.
room. You need
Does
to
he
go
mean
to
like
the
the
doctor.
hospital emergency room or like a Centra Care?
Yeah, no, he
not
meant like,
go to that.
He meant he was going to go to the emergency room. And I'm like, no, that seems like a really expensive way to not get anything fixed.
That is correct.
So I had to redirect him, and hopefully all is well now. But there we go. He's I hope feeling better. I got to text him about this in a bit. All right.
I saw his write-up. He posted the whole thing on
I know. He's been chronicling all this on social media. My son's
he
posting it all
redacted it
over.
like the redaction is hot right now.
Like there's Epstein-level information on this kid's documents.
Yummy pizza.
Right. Well, got to watch out. All right, we have there's an interview that's starting to get some attention that I think we should shine a light on here for just a moment. Then we'll get into emails. Then we'll blow it wide open here on the show. And this is the family that we've seen all around after the son was attacked and his throat was slashed by the lunatic on the boardwalk in Daytona Beach.
Who had, we found out about 20 to 30 minutes earlier, possibly attacked somebody with a sledgehammer or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had attacked, he had been called out, the cops had been called out 3 times the very same day on this crazed man, and then just said, well, quit messing around with that sledgehammer you're hitting people with. And then finally, the guy comes up behind this kid as he's walking down the boardwalk. He's in town for the Daytona 500. And he slices his throat, tries to kill him right on the boardwalk. And they're like, well, he's just a wild guy. And so he's on Fox News. I don't know if he doesn't like Fox News or something. Or
I think this is just what happens when you put a 13-year-old on TV.
Exactly. And a little, this is not his first interview since the throat slashing. So he's comfortable.
Yeah. Or I think he's just over it. He's like, okay, guys. All right. Enough interviews already. And so he sits down with Fox News and Laura Ingraham, I think is her name. She's interviewing the family, and this is kind of visual, but I'll explain it to everybody as we go along. Here we go.
Sully, you're a student. You're just a regular kid.
Well
and
said.
This happens to you. Does this change the way you feel when you're walking on the street now? I mean, are you looking over your shoulder, not looking down at your phone so much, looking around?
What is this kid, 13?
Yes.
I forgot. 13 years old? So he's got his arms crossed. He's got a big bandage on his neck from where this
giant broccoli hair
slit his throat. He's got, his broccoli hair is out of control. He's sitting there with his arms crossed, and he's like...
If you told me this kid was stoned, I think, bad idea, but I would almost believe you.
So his mom's in the middle, and he's next to her, and the Fox News lady is going, are you scared now?
Situational awareness, as they call it.
I mean, I think, yeah, but I don't think it should have to be like that, Like, it's kind of dumb.
Well said again.
Mom.
Look at the mom.
I bet you
rolls her
are.
eyes.
No. Yes, of course. I mean, he was only 11 feet away from me when this happened, maybe 12 feet. It's absolutely...
Thank you for that extra detail there, by the way. He was 11 feet away, maybe 12.
I was just about to Google.
Yeah, we really need to know that exact distance, 11 or 12 feet. And now mom says something, and he definitely disagrees because he starts with the eye rolls.
And he's had nightmares. We don't know, hopefully.
She goes, he's had nightmares? And he goes, what?
Huh?
What? Like meme style, he pulls back on his face, and he's like, what? My friends are watching this.
He's a perfect example of his generation, where it's like, I'm over it already. We're done. But then mom and dad, who are elder millennial or maybe... whatever the one is
Gen
above
X?
us, and they're like, we've got to melt it.
I also
Danger.
think that much to the dismay of this kid's mother, this Sullivan Clark is his name, much to the dismay of his mother, I don't think he is as traumatized as he should be by the fact that he was attempted murdered.
He's like, I'm alive.
He earlier in the interview, they asked him about the fact that we've heard every time we've heard about this story, that if it was a millimeter deeper. And he was like, I'd be a goner. I wouldn't have made it. He's just very nonchalant about it. And I think she's about to describe the fact that his 11-year-old brother saw it, and I don't think he cares about that either. Like, oh,
no,
wow,
like
big deal.
The moment the mom says he's been having nightmares, he's like, what? No.
It's absolutely horrifying. And he's had nightmares. We don't know. Hopefully, there's nothing more to come. And his little brother, who's 11, who saw everything as well.
Now he's smiling.
Shaking his head no.
Shakes his head a little bit.
Split open.
And ready, here's the best part.
There might be
How
some.
you doing?
Then he starts stroking his chin like cool guy McGee. Like,
have you also noticed they made a bigger Band-Aid? Like the second interview we saw, it was like just covering up the wound, which is big, mind you. But they just covered his entire neck like a neck brace for this Fox News interview.
I have a theory on this. Tell me if you think there's something to this. Is it possible maybe he told a couple of his friends that this interview was going on? And so they're like, hey, my mom and dad and I are going to be on Fox News, or maybe somebody he wanted to impress. And then when this part came up, he's like, oh, no, I'm having nightmares, Mom. Like an embarrassing moment. And he's trying to play cool guy. So he's just stroking the chin.
Very upset.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. Thank God. Sully, you're okay.
Thank God.
You're a tough kid. Jared, you're a protective father. Lori, you're obviously amazing.
Obviously, Lori. Yeah, I mean, you're completely amazing.
His
What's
dad
going on with
looks
the pops?
wild. I was just
got his Daytona 500 shirt on.
I don't want to say anything because I feel like maybe he's had some accident or something.
It looks like he's starring in the new season of Fallout.
Do you know? It does actually. Do you know what the first thing I noticed? I think, and I hope I'm not wrong. That
sunglasses tan he's rocking.
It looks like he has those really 1990s Oakleys, and he has a perfect sunglass tan of these Oakleys. Something looks kind of strange. There you go. All right, lots to talk about today on the show. Many things to get into, and you can join us along the ride. I sure hope you will. Send us a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com or send us an email, tips@thenewsjunkie.com. Now, instead of these opening emails being right now, I'm going to wait until after the break. We got a hot mic moment that I want to play for you.
Hey.
A hot mic moment on cable news, which is a funny one that you can't miss. Plus, not one, but two opportunities for mailbox money from these emailers right here. So let's stir that up, and we'll get some money in your hands and play a hot mic clip for you that's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Hello? Hello? Skull mic activated. Stream check. Many changes have been made. Most of them completely futile. I have had 2 to 3 meltdowns over here because the stream was glitching out yesterday. Stream check. How's everything going? Austin, that's a great question. Is the stream good so far? Everybody on YouTube and Twitch, please let me know. Unless this is twitching right now and I'm glitching out and you can't even hear me. So far, so good? Hi, Skippy. LOL, JK. Don't do that to me. Hello, is there anybody in here? Stream looks beautiful. Thank you, Dan. I mean, we tried a lot of things to fix the stream for today. Now, I can't get excited at all. In fact, I will remain on edge all show long because we were an hour and a half into yesterday's show before anything even happened. Working great so far, perfecto. Thank you, Sean, for all the hard tech work you do. Glitches happen, we can deal with it. Yesterday, watching the chat, I was just like, maybe this is where I die, on the Secret Show's carpet. Maybe this is where it ends. So far, so good. Seems to happen around 1 o'clock. Uh-oh. Well, if it happens around around 1 o'clock again, we'll know it has something to do with that. Everything looks good, though, for now, right? Okay, we're back in 2 minutes on the show with a pretty amazing hot mic moment caught on cable news. I'm going to share that with you. Glad to see it. I know streaming is a bitch. It's been a whole thing. Phrase says, hey, Sean, you're an athlete today as much as Katy Perry was an astronaut last year. Fair. Tough but fair. Also, apologies. I was doing so much stuff to try to get the stream stable for today that I didn't get to shave. So I apologize. Dave says, I don't often get to participate in chat, but this is the feed that I listen to. Well, thank you, Dave. Good to have you on board. Everybody, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button on YouTube or subscribe on Twitch. 90 seconds and we're back. All we have on our list for goals is YouTube, which is down to 5. Anybody else can move the needle on that. We can hit our goal for this week if we get 5 more subs, either on YouTube right now, Secret Shows subs, which you can gift over at thenewsjunkie.com, hit the gift icon, or on Twitch. If we hit 5 more on any platform or across the platforms, we're unlocking a bonus stream for this weekend. Which I'll try not to make all testing, 1, 2, testing, am I glitching, testing. You can't even tell it's patchy? It's not patchy, how dare you. All right, we're coming back. Here we go. Stand by.
About 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
The moments have been magical. The 2026 Milan Cortina Olympics are in the final days, and you can listen to all of NBC's live play-by-play coverage on the free iHeartRadio app. Schifrin, golden, again! Including the closing ceremonies, Sunday afternoon at 2:30 Eastern.
The best speed skater in the world!
Dreams realized.
It's a 6th Olympic medal!
Legends made. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Olympics.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan. 3 best friends diving into the deep end of internet culture. This
You on board? Forget the same 3 songs over and over. Hang out with us, the 3 best friends you never knew you had, going through the most viral stories of the day. Learn more about the show on the website, which is thenewsjunkie.com. Always love 2 things. One is a good hot mic moment when the audio captures something that it wasn't supposed to capture. And this is on cable news. Somebody wasn't supposed to be on a hot mic, and then they said, oh, and they've accidentally said something on air. Got one of those for you in just moments here. And also, always love a free option for some money in the mailbox. And I've got not 1, but 2 emails with people telling you how to get mailbox money here. This is things like class action settlements where you probably already used the product and you can get money just sent to your Venmo, sent to your bank account. We do it all the time on the show and get people paid. Let's start off with our clip here, our hot mic moment. First, I bring to you President Trump, and he was speaking in Washington at the first Board of Peace meeting. And this
like they're tired of it, or
they're not bored in that way. They're the board
got it.
of peace, PEACE in this case. that is supposed to be in control of the future of Gaza to make sure everything is good there moving forward and they
other
can
option
rebuild.
Would be a hell of a way to go. Like, we're going to have a meeting just to draw out for everybody
It's just so boring.
how boring it is to be peaceful.
They should be after those scientists who do the doomsday clock, I guess, or
How does that
possibly
work?
before. Then no, we're not getting into that again.
Easy.
Well, here's Trump in Washington talking at this Board of Peace meeting. Now, the funny thing is, I don't know how we got so off topic at the Board of Peace meeting. Maybe we are Board of Peace because Trump is a bit off topic here. Here he goes. Let's listen.
But I was very proud of it. President Pena of Paraguay is here. President, thank you very much. Young, handsome guy. It's always nice to be young and handsome. Doesn't mean we have to like you. I don't like young, handsome men. Women, I like. Men know how to have any interest.
What?
Good.
is happening?
That's right.
All right, so he's talking and he's, his very Trump way, he's kind of maneuvering around the conversation a little bit, and he maybe gets bored of the peace stuff, so he gets into talking about one of the guys there from Uruguay, and he starts razzing him a little bit. And he's like, you're not good looking, or you are good looking, and I don't like good looking guys. I only like good-looking ladies. I'll go back to him. And then after I play this one more time, I'll give you the hot mic moment that was captured as this happened.
But I was very proud of it. President Pena of Paraguay.
Paraguay.
President, thank you very much. Young, handsome guy. It's always nice to be young and handsome. Doesn't mean we have to like you.
Okay.
I don't like young, handsome men. Women, I like. Men know how to have any interest.
All right, so that's what happened. That was the initial moment.
Also, his name is definitely Pena.
Is it?
He calls him President Pena.
Trump just basically saying, don't lie, don't like dudes. He's not gay. He's the straightest president ever.
I can never tell if he's trying to say, I'm not gay, like do like the no homo moment, or if he's saying like, I don't like good-looking guys because I don't like anybody to be better looking than me.
Well, he did really like the fighter pilots, and he says that they're like sharp, good-looking guys a lot of times. So he's not, he's not scared to do that when he's talking about the pilots.
I think sometimes I think he does both of the things that I said. That because sometimes he's like, you guys are good-looking guys. I don't like when you're better looking. I don't like how good looking you are.
This I feel like was the no homo moment.
He's clearly not bisexual. He's explicitly telling you he's not bisexual. He said the good looking guys he doesn't like, ladies, and then I don't know what he said after ladies, but it sounded like
it was like a
young
cough, like obviously I like good looking ladies.
Here's the hot mic moment. This was captured on CNN as this was going on. And I guess the anchors didn't know that their mics were on and they were coming back, but here we go.
He's a great guy. They're all great. But I was very proud of it. President Pena of Paraguay is here. President, thank you very much. Young, handsome guy.
Okay.
It's always nice to be young and handsome.
Listen.
Doesn't mean we have to like you. I don't like young, handsome men. What? Women?
Right. President Trump is speaking.
Did you hear the lady? The lady go, what? What? Wait, what? Ma'am, your microphone is on. What are you doing, all right?
Men. What? Women?
Right.
What? And then they roll back from this meeting that was going on for the Board of Peace. Trump says he's not fond of these good-looking guys.
Thank you.
Just want to get it out there on the record for everybody. Let us know what you think. Send us a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com, thenewsjunkie.com. Now let's get some money into your mailbox real quick, okay?
Yeah.
Let's get some cash into your mailbox. Tony emails the show. Tony says, hey, friends and junkies, The Rock had an energy drink called Zoa, Z-O-A. I'm not familiar. Moses DeWitt is with us. Mo, have you tried The Rock's energy drink at some point in time?
Can't say that I have.
Unbelievable, this guy. He's a Red Bull only kind of attorney, I guess. Anybody try out The Rock's energy drink, Zoa?
I don't remember
I never
Zoa.
tried it.
Didn't he have a tequila?
I've had that. I've had The Rock's tequila.
Okay.
Terramana is the tequila, I believe, right?
Look at this guy go.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't had his energy drink, though. The Rock had an energy drink called ZOA, and they got a pay up I couldn't get 150, but at least a minimum of $10. It expires today, so act fast, he says. Look for the $3 million ZOA Energy class action settlement, where they said that there was 0 preservatives in the cans, and they were lying.
Unbelievable.
There were preservatives, Moses. You can't do that. You know as well as I do.
How do you prove that you got ZOA?
You
receipt that you hopefully
God, that would
had?
draw your blood. It's still in there.
There's forever chemicals in the system after one sip of ZOA.
If you smell.
Anonymous emails the show, tips@thenewsjunkie.com. Anonymous says, here's some more mailbox money for you. If you purchase beef products between 2014 and 2019 to feed yourself, your family, or friends, you may be entitled to a cash payment from settlements. Overchargedforbeef.com, baby. I'm doing it right now. Overchargedforbeef.com is the website. And it is the real deal. Consumer indirect purchaser beef litigation. There's $32 million up for grab, and you can get a cash payment. You bought meat? I know you did.
See,
unless you're a vegan or something.
This is something that this particular settlement has done well, that a lot of them just drop the ball on, the bet on. Overchargedforbeef.com is a great URL.
Classic.
And so many of them are consumer indirect purchaser beef litigation.com.
Yeah, too long, too many dashes and stuff.
Now, is there maybe some sus we should have? Because I'm also seeing beefcommercialscase.com, topclassactionlawsuits.com.
They're
Which
all
one do I
connected
click?
to the case is cattle and beef antitrust litigation. They give a long case thing out. But this says overchargedforbeef.com. If you purchase beef products between 2014 and 2019 to feed yourself, family, or friends. That's got to be you. Moses, that's you, I'm sure, for God's sake.
Only tofu.
Oh.
No energy drinks from The Rock, but 100% beef, I guarantee you. So they're all getting a piece of $87 million
going around
total.
town eating beef parmesan.
No, that's true.
That's part
true.
two.
He does. He is really, really getting into that. We'll talk about that in a moment here. But there you go. Mailbox money. Overchargedforbeef.com. Get your beef money. And if you tried the Rock's energy drink ZOA, they have a class action settlement for $3 million. You get at least $10. Just go over there and click. You'll be good to go. Moses, how are you, friend?
I'm doing all right. Allergies are kind of kicking my butt over here, but otherwise good.
At least you don't have the flu. I know it's ripping through everybody right now. I know like 4 or 5 people with the flu. Thankfully, not me at the moment here. But everybody else, be careful and duck that and be as safe as you can. Meanwhile, Moses, I've seen recently you've revamped and ramped up your efforts to eat every single chicken parm you can get your hands on. And
it's my life's mission.
And I think they're even chronicling this now because after attorneying, which is your number one thing, it looks like this is number 2 on the list,
Close
at least,
second.
because now there's a whole GD website.
MoEatsParm.com?
MoEatsParm.com. My favorite part is Suggest a Parm, where people can tell you about chicken parms that you haven't enjoyed just yet. And are all of the ones you've ever had reviewed on here?
They should be. They should be all up there. I mean, the people begged us for this website. We didn't want to do it, but they were just outside our office protesting. So finally, we had to give them what they wanted. So every single parm that we've done so far should be on there. It says whether it's Mo approved or not Mo approved. There's some other stuff that's going to be added later. This is the first rendition, so to speak. But yeah, they're all there now.
I don't know if we have actually approached this side of your parm experience, but has there been a parm that you have said, no, not Mo approved, this parm sucks?
Many parms.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that page?
It's on there. I mean, I feel bad because the whole purpose is not to tear down local businesses. It's to promote them and build them up.
But that's what it's become.
But you got to be honest. I mean, you got to have some credibility in this world.
If you say that everything you've ever eaten is delicious, it's kind of hard to put any credibility to that. You have to dog a couple parms.
And you know what? You can Gordon Ramsay or Bar Rescue it, where they will feel inspired to kind of revisit the parm drawing board and have you back and see, we've done better. What do you think now, Mo?
You're saving them. You're helping them out here.
I get back in the kitchen. I show them how to make a proper parm. Then we revisit a year later. It's a whole process.
Now, I do think you missed an opportunity with Mo or No on this because you really
that is
you
good.
could be the Dave Portnoy of the chicken parmesan world. This man, he's the best at lawyering, and he knows his chicken parm. So go see the best around if you want to know the legendary eats in the chicken parmesan world. MoEatsParm.com. It's nice looking, very classy looking website. I think here. You got to spread this out though because we need coast to coast penetration on the chicken parm front. I think, and there's videos of
penetration, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I like to get that in you. If you haven't noticed, I use penetration at least once per segment when you're here.
Okay,
I do my
Makes me
best.
very uncomfortable.
More penetration when we come back. That one was
Mo,
just
can I
forced.
get you a water or something?
Yeah, that was just
Wait, forced penetration? No.
No. Please.
Show's canceled.
Please don't do that. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll run some questions by our friend Mo DeWitt and see what's going on in his world. We also have a lot of clips to get through today. We're going to get into the UFO files are going to be released, and I have something even more embarrassing than anything else. All right. Prince Andrew. We talked yesterday about Prince Andrew getting arrested. So we know that. We know he was in the Epstein file stuff, and then he got arrested because he was sending like classified documents from England to Epstein. And now he could actually go to jail. The prince could go to jail because of that. But the prince, he's in a lot of trouble for a new photo today.
Oh, boy.
I am also guilty
Oh,
of the thing that is in the photo with the prince. And I'm not exaggerating here. I'm being serious with you. I'll go over this. What's popped up when I saw this? I go, oh no! I was like, is this a controversial thing to have?
The prince has a tramp stamp too.
The prince doesn't, as far as I know, doesn't have a tramp stamp. There's something else, though, that has been revealed, and I'll tell you what's going on. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
On the belly face down on the mattress.
Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
iHeartRadio.
It's all downhill from there. And I think Alana and I are both proof that that's not true.
Meanwhile, the Team USA men.
Welcome behind the scenes.
And happy Friday. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. For today, it's going to be another very warm day. Temperatures over 10 degrees above normal with a high of 87 today in Orlando. We'll see lots of sunshine too.
How we doing? Hanging in there?
Even into our Saturday. Tomorrow.
Stream still good?
Challenge some previous records with a high of 88 degrees. A cold front arrives Sunday though, helping to bring with it some scattered showers and some.
It's a little embarrassing, but I do have to come to terms with some things when we come back. Myself and Prince Andrew in the same boat. I hate to say that. This hasn't happened since the ladies on The View had a meltdown the other day. Hey Tanya, how are you? Yeah, this is the biggest Epstein-related meltdown since the ladies on The View melted down. Well, we'll see. Okay, a couple minutes and we're back live. Son of a bitch.
Have you been to Wassie's Meat Market yet? Wassie's Meat Market has hand-cut, never frozen quality meats. And they've been right here in Melbourne for over 30 years. Choose, choice, and prime domestic.
I'm trying to find the update on the tariff situation. Hang tight.
Wassie's also offers sides, appetizers, and pies. Did I mention that everything is...
I don't know how this is going to play out. This should be interesting. Supreme Court strikes down most of Trump's tariffs in a major blow to the president. The decision does not affect all of Trump's tariffs, but invalidates those implemented using an emergency law. The justices divided 6-3 held that Trump's aggressive approach to tariffs on products entering the United States from across the world was not permitted under a 1977 law called the Emergency Economic Powers Act. The ruling invalidates many but not all of Trump's tariffs. He could still seek to reimpose some tariffs using other laws. The White House had no immediate comment on the ruling, but Trump called it a disgrace after being informed about it during a meeting with governors. Despite Trump's rhetoric, stocks rallied on news of the ruling. Chief Justice John Roberts said the president asserts the extraordinary power to unilaterally impose tariffs of unlimited amount, duration, and scope, but the Trump administration points to no statute in which Congress has previously said that the language in the Emergency Act can apply to tariffs. We hold that does not authorize the president to impose tariffs. It's a rare setback from the administration. Business owners who had to pay the tariffs and challenge them expressed relief. The decision does not affect all of Trump's tariffs leaving in place once he imposed on steel and aluminum using different laws. So what he will have to do now is basically just change the reasoning for the tariffs that he has, it would appear. Stream has been perfect this far? Good. Waterboy says stream is spotty. If it was spotty right now, I would know. There would be people saying it was spotty. So anyhow, Supreme Court ruling against the use of Trump tariffs under the Emergency Act. So they'll have to take those tariffs and have another legal reason to impose those tariffs. Interesting. We'll see what happens. The market's rallying. How much though? Hang on. Chad, who's got a 401k, huh? How many of you got a 401k? Let's see how we're doing. I thought the Dow was at 50,000. All right, the Dow's up over 100 points right now. 49,504. As a response to what has happened today with the Supreme Court striking down the reasoning for Trump's tariff. Couple minutes and we're back live. Whoa, what's wrong with the stream today? We're not making jokes about the stream being bad. I literally will ban people who make jokes about the stream being bad and spotty and glitchy if it's not. Heard? 90 seconds and we're back live. Stream is good. They are trolling. Thank you. I appreciate that. Looking skinny today? Don't try to suck up to me. Our goal is one thing and one thing only. Two things, actually. We want to get 5 more subs to get to our stream goal so we can unlock a bonus stream for the week. And 2, we want to get through the show without any catastrophes with the stream and the tech side. That's it. That's all I want for Christmas. Ghostbird says my stock portfolio was higher last month. Well, look, I hope we get more of a lift today. All I want to do is for everybody to make money and do well. That's all I want. Stream is perfect? Good. Good to hear. All right, we're coming back.
Heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
It's pretty simple. We're neighbors. We're in your city, talking about your town. You can't fake it. Take your favorite spot on the dial with you on the go. Download the iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
guaranteed human.
The stock market can't go up forever. What's your plan for what comes next? If you don't have an answer, Noble Gold Investments can help. Noble Gold helps investors protect their portfolios with physical gold and silver. Download your free wealth protection kit at noblegoldinvestments.com before it's too late. noblegoldinvestments.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Radio, 104.1. Watching the world burn with some friends since 2007. This
Believe this. Something I say a lot on the show, but I mean it today. I mean it always. Learn more about the show over on the website, which is along with the podcast links and all social media links over at thenewsjunkie.com. Our friend Moses DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm is with us. We're going to ask him some questions about things happening in the world here momentarily. Is he gone already? He's not gone.
He'll be returning soon.
Okay, yeah.
Or
okay.
I lock the door and take his laptop.
Just today's the day to really get at him, troll him as much as you can.
SabDoesParm.com.
There's nobody in the iHeart HQ building, so he'll be abandoned and stranded out there if you let him go. Well, we'll see. We'll see if he comes back at some point in time here because I wanted to ask him about a couple of things. But we also want to hear from you. Join us on the show today. Tips at thenewsjunkie.com, TIPS at thenewsjunkie.com. Or you can record a dispatch. It's super easy to do. Just go to the website, thenewsjunkie.com, and record a video or audio dispatch. A lot of people emailing already, mentioning the situation in Daytona. So we'll get to that. But somebody says you should be mad at C-Lane. Why should I be mad at C-Lane?
Yeah, why?
This is rude if true. I don't know if this is true. Tips at thenewsjunkie.com. Anthony says, hey, Junkie, earlier you said you were in peak physical form. Well, there was a lot of sarcasm on that, to be fair. All right. I want this to be clear for everybody just tuning in. I wasn't suggesting I'm truly in peak physical form. If that's the case, you should be very mad at C-Lane. He's been trolling you with a fat guy filter ever since you turned the cameras on, he says. This is not the actions of a true friend.
That is messed up, man.
Yeah, wow. Unbelievable if true. I look okay, I guess, here. I don't think I look too fat today, but you can check us out over on YouTube, youtube.com/thenewsjunkie if you're interested. One of the things we talked about recently on the show is all of these high schools that are trying to get in on the trend of the ICE protests. And this has been spreading because all the ICE Karens have removed themselves from some of the streets here, which seems to be a good idea. And they've stopped chasing the ICE officers quite as much as they were. That was happening like every 5 seconds over in Minnesota. And things have calmed down there. And it was like, where's the next storyline going to be? And so some schools had these kids who were going out there and protesting ICE and getting involved in all sorts of stuff. One of them even who went to my old school, Palm Beach Lakes High School, god-awful school. Still, I'm sure, for any of you students out there. Don't even know. Try to survive is the mascot. Okay, that was the mascot of that school. I was there. Try to survive. Palm Beach Lakes High School in West Palm Beach, Florida. They had an ICE walkout protest, and one of the students got hit by a car. They were wandering off the campus, and one of the students, I think I got
a student participating in a walkout at Palm Beach Lakes High School was hit by a car along North Military Trail. That child was rushed to the hospital and is expected to be okay.
And as tensions flared up, separate protest sites across our area, cameras capturing two people here, a man and a woman, appears to be maybe a student, struggling with police as officers tried to control the growing crowd.
All right, so you've seen this now going to these schools and the kids getting involved in the protest. And now the kids is idiots wandering out in the street and I guess getting hit by cars or something. Outside Palm Beach Lakes High School.
So wait, this is sort of what we talked about yesterday, and we wanted to ask Moses about this.
Yes,
because we were talking about whether or not if a student at a high school walks off a campus, skips class, ditches school, whether or not the school is liable for their safety because they were supposed to be at school. Or you said they were, I said they weren't.
Well, I said it seems to me that one of the things the school might be worried about is if all these kids just walk up out of class and start doing an ICE protest instead of learning to read and write and stuff, that if the kids go out there and end up getting hit by cars and stuff, the parents would go, why didn't you make sure my kid was safe at school? I expect you as a school to make sure my kid is in the classroom doing what he's supposed to be doing, learning. What does the school have any sort of legal responsibility there? Or Moses, is it because the students are deciding to walk out, it's on them?
So you said this is a high school, right?
Yeah, Palm Beach Lakes High School. But I mean, this has been happening at different high schools.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously with like an elementary or a middle school, there's a higher duty on the part of the school to make sure that the students are safe. When you get to older kids who are in high school, that's a little bit less of an issue. And it's going to depend on whether they have like an open campus policy, whether they're allowed to kind of go off or on. So basically, it's harder to hold the school accountable for older students because they're expected to operate in a certain fashion. It's not like a kid got lost and wandered off campus. They made a choice to deliberately leave campus.
Even if they're not adults, I mean, these kids are still teenagers, most of them.
Because you have to show negligent supervision is basically what you need to show. So did the school fail to exercise the level of supervision that's reasonably prudent for that student under those circumstances, meaning age, maturity, so on and so forth.
So, Moses, let's say there's a teacher or the school itself is in some way supporting the students and saying, hey, if you want to get involved in this ICE protest today, go ahead and leave class. If they were supportive of the protest, it would actually be much more problematic for them.
It could potentially. I mean, it's almost like a field trip, right? If it's a school-sponsored field trip and somebody gets injured on that field trip, then the school could be held responsible for it if they were negligent. Same thing here. If they're sort of endorsing this protest and somebody gets injured because they're negligent, then the school could potentially be liable for that.
Now, what if it's the opposite and the school is like physically stopping them from leaving? They've locked the doors. They've have people security officers that are going to maybe physically restrain them. More lawsuit prone?
Well, I think, you have some other issues if you're physically locking them in classrooms and not letting them leave, potentially. But the question is really, did they make reasonable efforts to keep the kids safe? And if the kids are going to push past them and try to, go around those efforts or fight them on it, and they used reasonable efforts, and they're probably not going to be liable.
Well, one of the things that they're doing is right here from ABC7. Hundreds of high school students suspended. This was the threat in the video we played recently on the show. But hundreds of high school students suspended for leaving campus during an anti-ICE walkout at this school in Virginia. And it says a total of, this is going to be an interesting time at school, a total of 303 students at Woodbridge High School have been suspended for 3 days.
Wow. All right. It's going to be pretty empty for everyone else.
303 students have been suspended. Principal Heather Abney said in a letter to families that the students exited the building during the school day to express their views on an issue important to them. The demonstration was not sponsored by the school. The walkout was student organized. Participants left campus and walked along the road. Some students reportedly went home. Others walked more than 2 miles to a shopping center, and some later returned to campus. And they said, if you left, you're in trouble. Because the students left campus during school hours and weren't learning, administrators said it would be handled in accordance with their code of behavior. 303 students suspended for leaving school grounds without permission.
Their enrollment in the 2023 school year was 2,900 kids.
2,900?
So it's still a decent chunk.
Decent chunk of the school is all of a sudden missing, and they're out because they were getting involved in this. And the more there's punishments and stuff, the more this obviously will die down, like it has in other places, and for adults and stuff not inside these high schools. But give us your thoughts on what should happen in those situations, and to send a dispatch at thenewsjunkie.com or an email to tips, TIPS, at thenewsjunkie.com. All right, let's see here. A couple of things to get into. We had some more questions, I think, from Moses. What do we have on the list there, Celia? We don't have a lot of time right now. Moses, let me ask you just straight up. How much time do you have today?
I get to like 12:30.
Okay, so he's got one more big segment with us when we come back. So maybe we'll do it in that. Do we have questions that
we do have a couple, but I don't know that we have enough time to approach any one of these.
Okay, I wanted to share something with you. I'll put this up on See It Now because it's a visual before we go to break. Something happened in the capital of Chile, Santiago, Chile, and where the Salento Caliente Towers is.
Oh, muy bien.
The Chilean capital, Santiago.
President Pena.
They said that there was a truck that was transporting liquid gas that overturned. Check this out. All right, I'm going to put this up on See It Now so you guys can see the visual, but here's the truck.
Oh, my God.
Wow. The entire interstate just completely and totally engulfed in this massive cloud from an explosion of this natural gas truck.
Big poof.
How crazy is that?
That poisonous? People are going to have to evacuate because that spread so. Oh, look at the flames!
And it's on fire now.
There we are.
Into a massive fireball. 4 people at least dead. This was when this natural gas truck exploded in Santiago, Chile. And it just absolutely, I'm talking about maybe a mile stretch of the road, just completely and totally taken over by this. And then it all turned into a massive fireball, as you can see, for those of you watching on YouTube, youtube.com/thenewsjunkie. And I'll put this up for everybody else on the See It Now section. That's crazy. But it says 4 people dead, 17 injured. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't even more than that, if I'm honest with you.
Same.
Just watching what happened here. So I'm getting the screenshot of this. Check this out. This is unbelievable video, and I'm putting it up for you to see when you want over on thenewsjunkie.com and the See It Now section. Back with more with our friend Mo and your questions and everything else in between. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's an accident blocking the right lane I-4 westbound before County Road 46A. Doesn't look like it's causing too many problems at this time. Slow ride on I-4 eastbound between 192 and 535. Also tapping the brakes, I-4 eastbound between Osceola Polk Line and 429. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by Taking a Walk Podcast.
I'm Buzz Knight, host of the Taking a Walk podcast. Step with us into the world of music. I bring you up-close conversations with new and legendary musicians. For one of the best music interview podcasts, listen to Taking a Walk on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey guys, the weekend is here. That means, maybe you have some time to take for yourself. Cut out of work early and, treat yourself to Hammer and Nails, especially if you haven't been, because
Hello! Skull mic activated. Screen check. Hello? Hey, how are you? What's going on?
So this is the cheap.
Oh, you've got the frames?
Well, this is the cheap one that we ordered, right?
Yeah.
That was broken. It wasn't like the other one.
Yeah, the corner's broken.
This is what I actually ordered and we got. Look how much nicer.
Oh, this is way nicer.
Like,
yeah.
why? This is the same SKU though.
So they sent you a bullshit
They
one.
sent me a really shitty one.
Courtney painted this.
That's upside down. It's sideways.
It goes like this?
Yeah.
Courtney painted this.
I did not paint that.
It's inside somebody's mouth. It's a tongue. It goes like this. It's an hourglass. It's beautiful. You did a great job.
Thank you.
She didn't paint it. It came in.
But
All right.
That's bullshit.
I know. You're right. It's much higher quality. All right.
Alright. Lady, you gonna stay in there?
Lady, get on out!
Come on, dude.
You want to say hi to everybody on the stream, lady? Come here. Come on. Hey, wait, no. Ran away. Sorry. I tried. I did everything I could. Bet Courtney's going to Publix? Not yet. We have some artwork to frame and hang in the entryway, little art nooks. Let's see what's going on with that. What are the tats on your right arm? This is from a tribe my family is part of. They're all from the Audio Domingo tribe. My family has been part of it for 16 generations, actually. And so it's like a rite of passage in our culture. When you hit 16 years old, you get your first tribal tattoo, and then you move on from there, and eventually you end up with this many. My father has 4 times as many as I do. Thank you for noticing, though. 3 minutes and we're back live on the show. Shouts out to our cameraman Samuel L. Jackson for doing a great job today. Here he is, just diligently working away, following me around the room when he's not watching and securing dinosaurs in a piss poor way. On stolen land? Ain't no such thing as stolen land. You win land. You buy land. You eject people out of land. You don't steal it. It's not the tramp stamp tribe.
Your kid goes to bed a size 8 and wakes up a size 10. That's not magic. That's expensive. Unless you shop at a cabinet.
Where did Sam J come from? Who's Sam J?
Prices on all the best brands in sports gear, like Nike, Easy.
I'm ejecting Sean from his land? You can't eject me from my land once I have my land. That's how it works. If you want to do it, you got to do it with some force. And I don't think you have what it takes to take my land from me. Sean could say he was born a woman and likely lots of people would believe him. You could say you're anything. There's enough suckers that will believe anything out there. All in the name of not hurting anybody's feelings. I live by the rule, if you get there first, you get to claim everything and anything. Jeez, who is first, though? 90 seconds and we're back live on the show. Eminent domain tribal land seizure?
It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food.
What is Sean packing in his castle arsenal? Probably a tactical nuke. I will never tell you. I will never tell you, okay? We're coming back. More with our friend Mo DeWitt at DeWitt Law Firm before he blasts out of here. And I got a pretty interesting tidbit on the way and why I think this could spiral out of control. Wait till you hear this. Stand by.
Greenway dealerships compete to buy your trade, and that competition could mean up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. Shop one of the area's largest Kia inventories at greenwaykias.com. We make the deals other dealers won't. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinanced expires 3/5/26.
The world is always changing. Now you can track what's likely to happen and trade on the outcome with Kalshi. From politics and economics to breaking financial news, Kalshi markets show real-time probabilities of what will unfold, and you can make money on what you think will happen. The State of the Union is Tuesday. Will new policies be announced? What will Trump say? Who shows up? Trade outcomes live on Kalshi. Available in all 50 states. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code IHEART to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
For all your plumbing needs, go to modernpi.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. Send him your tips and your deepest, darkest secrets. Email tips at the...
Hey, welcome into the world's most viral newsroom. Learn more about the show, subscribe to the podcast, and hang out with us all the time by going to the website, which is thenewsjunkie.com. All right, let me pay off this tease, because this is probably no good for me. But Prince Andrew was arrested this week. You've maybe heard about that by now. Things are not going well for Prince Andrew. He was in the Epstein files, and even more so than the ladies on The View, he was in there a lot, you might say. There were photos of him with Virginia Giuffre, one of the Epstein survivors, one of the main people who is on the victim side of this whole thing. There are classified documents, allegedly, that Prince Andrew from the royal family in England had sent to Epstein that he wasn't supposed to share with anybody else. And that actually, not like any girls or planes or islands, that is what he got arrested for this week. But now they've said, have you seen this new photograph? It's the most disturbing thing yet. It has Prince Andrew in it and a child. And the reason why they thought this was the most disturbing thing yet hits close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have the same thing that I guess Prince Andrew has. So there's this photograph. It's a weird one. I mean, it depends on how you look at things in the context. I'll describe the photograph for you. Here it is, everybody. There's a little kid. He's a baby. There's a little tiny kid. And he's on the carpet. And then Prince Andrew is on the carpet across from him. Prince Andrew is kind of on all fours looking at this little kid who's playing. And you're probably thinking, what's the big deal? What's the problem? Oh, so the prince plays with a little kid and that's got to be weird all of a sudden? Well, people noticed what the little kid was playing with. And
how dare you?
And the boob. And I have the same exact boob.
Yeah, where'd you get the boob from?
I think you gave this to me. I don't remember. I have two of them, actually.
Yep.
I have two of the same boob that Prince Andrew is in trouble for because he has a little kid playing with a boob in the Epstein files somewhere. I have the same exact one.
Looking for that damn boob everywhere.
This is mine. What are you talking about? Looking for it?
It was a gift. The listener who came to our broadcast, please reach out. You know that there's a picture of us that we also might need to edit a little bit. Have you given me that boob? But I did bring it to your home studio. I don't know where the second one came from.
I remember.
That is disturbing as far as
I thought you got the second one because Sean stole the first one.
That is correct.
I don't remember the history of this at all, but
you know
not
what?
getting it.
Now with this Prince Andrew stuff, keep the boob. Keep the boob.
I mean, tell me it's not the same exact boob. Look at the kid. The little kid is playing with it here, the Prince Andrew files.
Darker areola in that picture.
I think it just looks like that in the snapshot. It's the same boob. And I now have the same thing that Prince Andrew has.
You're going to get dinged on the stream here for that.
No, they don't know what it is. The stream's not smart enough to know what's going on.
What did you just do?
I just put it over here on the side.
Right before.
You nibbled it.
I grabbed it and put it on the side out of the frame away from me so we can continue on with the show.
To go back to. You just put it a little bit in your mouth before you put it back.
You guys are crazy. Okay, I see what you're doing. I get it. Okay. I get
Someone who is watching now,
help
us out, please. See, lights on too.
I get it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Just put it in his mouth.
This young boy, he has one of these boobs, which, it's not the worst thing. If I gave one of these to Jackson, would there be a problem?
No.
You don't think so? Mm-mm. All right. Yeah, I'll give it to him next time he comes over. Let's see what happens.
I know I did.
All right, let's go over to you and see what's going on where you are. But don't give kids that, I guess.
You know how much ricin I put on that nipple before I left at your house?
Good. I've had the kind of week where I would accept the ricin willingly.
A little nip ricin.
I'd be fine with it. I'd accept it with open arms and open mouth. TMZ even reported this, by the way, saying former Prince Andrew turned fun bags into kicks for kids in some very unprincely photos obtained by TMZ. What kind of headline is that? Former Prince Andrew turned fun bags into kicks for kids. Sounds like a radio event.
Yeah. Bring your
fun
boobs.
Bags.
Get a gift certificate.
Fun bags into kicks for
kids. Drop off the kids and get some shoes. You can walk away scot-free.
Great deal for Andrew. And some very unprincely photos. You got to be aware of all of this stuff. And I want to tell you, I have done nothing nefarious with this, and it is simply like a stress reliever That's all this is. And I just wanted you to know that, okay? All right, we want to hear from you. Tips@thenewsjunkie.com, TIPS@thenewsjunkie.com. I guess there's more to some of the mailbox money we talked about. Anonymous email.
I already signed up for my beef money.
Oh, get ready for more then. Get ready for more because
money?
I said somebody had emailed in. This was another anonymous person who had emailed in. And this person said, hey, you guys do mailbox money. And that's when you tell the listeners about these class action suits. You go fill out something for like 5 seconds on a website, and then you get money in your mailbox. Or like they Venmo you money and you get free money.
Sometimes it takes a little while.
You're literally leaving money on the table here. And yeah, it might take 6 months, a year. You might forget all about it. But then next thing you know, you just get free money out of nowhere. Anonymous says, I'm listening to you guys, and I heard you mention about the overchargedforbeef.com lawsuit. Overchargedforbeef.com lawsuit. Well, they also have one for chicken. Overchargedforchicken.com, as well as pork, overchargedforpork.com.
When did this all happen?
I don't know. But there, if you purchased in the last 10 years or so any beef, chicken, or pork, that's mailbox money for you. This should be almost everybody. Just overcharged for beef, overcharged for chicken, and overcharged for pork.com. Just thought I'd share. I love listening to you guys. Hope you have a great weekend, says
restaurants, do you think they're going to bank on this? They'd be part of it.
They paid for it, yeah.
Businesses are included. Question for Moses. The class action lawsuit, is there an incentive for the attorneys that are filing the class action lawsuit to have more people participate in the submitting claims or less?
Obviously the incentive is to get as much money as possible from them.
Mm-hmm. Well, you would think if a ruling has been made on the lawsuit, and then now you go, we want all these people to submit their claims so they can get their piece of the pie. Wouldn't less claims mean more money for the attorney?
No. So the attorney is going to get a statutory fee that's awarded by the court based on the gross sum. So if it's $200 million, it doesn't really matter if there's 10 claimants or 10,000 claimants. The attorney is going to get the same amount of money. Now,
really,
obviously, if you have more people, that's typically going to mean that there's more damages there. Just because it's typically damages per person, and the more people, that increases the overall damages.
I mean, this seems like it would just include almost every person who's bought any of those proteins somewhere.
I think that they're starting to kind of swerve the way that they do these class action payments, because so often, right, it used to be they'll send you a check. They'll send you a check, you get a check in the mail, checks for like nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a check for like $4.12. And now they're like, well, you can get this as we could just send it to your Venmo. That's cool. I just did mine as an Amazon card that they're going to send to me. That'll be cool too. One of the options was Starbucks. They're like, we're going to send you this in Starbucks gift cards. Basically saying, we know that this is a pitiful amount of money that you are signing up for, but it's free, and buy yourself a coffee with it.
How does Starbucks get involved in that? Because this is good business for them, right?
Yeah.
For
That's
them
very
to think,
distracting what you're doing.
What are you talking about?
Squeezing the boob.
This is for stressful situations. This show is stressful anyhow.
Turn it around. Why are you
I'm literally
squeezing the
using
mind?
it for exactly what the purpose is. I'm not Prince Andrewing this thing over here.
I mean, he's been very
totally
stressed
wrong.
out since the island closed. He can't go on his vacations.
I'm not going to the island,
You said it had the best snorkeling.
Hey, I know I'm not on the Epstein list. I haven't checked Moses yet. I haven't seen your name, all right? But I know I've cleared myself. I've made sure I'm not on there at all.
This is a very 2026 back and forth.
Yeah. Sometimes it has
Your
to
name's
be.
on the list. No, your name's on the list.
That's what's happening to everybody right now. They just completely get knocked out if you appear anywhere in these emails.
To quickly wrap that line of questioning up, Moses, it's so easy to sign up for these because they're all on the internet. Pre-internet, when you're doing class action lawsuits, how are you getting people to even participate in these? Were class actions even that popular before they were this easy to come upon?
I think they probably increased in popularity since, now they have them online. But, before you would get a letter or a postcard in the mail and you have to send it back, which a lot of people probably just wouldn't do. So, or maybe people did read their mail back then. I don't know. It'd be interesting to look at the percentages and see if
I got
it being
one
online
a few years back where it was like an entire package of some class action
Seems so
lawsuit that
wasteful.
I mean, I put it aside, but Essentially, they wanted me to read these 40 pages of jargon that I had no idea. And then at some point, what options I did have, didn't even know what I was attached to, but clearly I was. But why send the entire packet? This website seems like it's a easier way.
Yeah, it's much more useful. But there are companies that get a benefit out of it, like Venmo gets a benefit, right? If they're dispersing millions and millions and millions of dollars from beef, chicken, and pork. I thought I was going to get that clip again.
Chicken and cow.
I thought I was going to get hit with the chicken and cow.
I don't have that one. That's dolphin. You're doing dolphin.
Okay. All right. Well,
they have an overcharge for dolphin.
You dolphin! It's next. The list is growing by the moment here. Join us on the show, tipsathenewsjunkie.com, tipsathenewsjunkie.com. Somebody sends in a video dispatch here. Oh, is this me in the studio?
Interesting.
I don't know what the hell it is.
It's proof.
Give me a moment.
Exhibit A.
Proof of what first before I play this? What are you talking?
You putting the boob in your mouth.
I didn't put any boobs in my mouth.
Oh, this is the jump.
Oh, so no. I don't want to play this.
Please play.
No. This is at the beginning of the show. I was making fun of. It's a bad stance.
I mean, your hands are completely as wide as they get.
Is that shirt a Barbie doll smoking a cigarette?
It is, yeah. That's what I'm wearing today.
Plenty of room in between your fingers, ready to fly.
This is a bad freeze frame, but it probably looks cooler as we go. This was my response to a poker player who tore his ACL as he was celebrating. I don't know what's in the clip, and I'm going to play it. Let's see. All right. Yeah.
Oh. Whoa.
I told you it was cool.
Oh, it's a second one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I forgot that I did that. It was a backflip. I forgot I did a backflip.
You're in great form.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Not enough people notice.
And then just 2 bounces.
Yeah, 2 little bouncies. Yeah, and then bring right back down to work in the studio.
The AI had to just make up what was above anything that it saw in this shot, right?
I'm sorry. What do you say? AI? What?
Oh, sorry. It really happened. So.
Yeah, it did. It had to make up what's on the top of the shelves, which it put like a jar of peanuts and a picture. And
there's a jar of peanuts there.
Something.
I
jar of something. They made up what the stuff outside of the frame looked like. This is over on the submitted dispatches side of things. If you want to see the submitted dispatch from All Day Yuckers, it's me doing a backflip.
Oh, it turned your spray paint cans into liquor bottles.
It did, yeah. Little twists on things cool. Here and there. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. I do remember doing that backflip in the studio. Why not? Okay, let's go back to. Do we have anything else on the Moses list before Mo has to?
We talked about over the time where there was everything in the USA was frozen. There was almost snow in Florida and in Nashville where they had a huge freeze. There was an HOA that was trying to prevent one of their residents from using a generator to keep their house warm and survive this freeze. And there was a whole fight over it where they ended up caving to it. But is it legal for an HOA rule to be dangerous to somebody's safety like that? Like in the event of a freeze, people could die if they're not properly kept warm.
And their excuse was noise, wasn't it?
Something stupid and HOA-ish like that.
Yeah, I mean, typically in the, when it comes to public policy, if there is an emergency, a state of emergency, a safety issue, and it's temporary, that's going to trump an HOA document when it comes to noise, because it's obviously a balance test there as, having a generator for a couple days versus people dying, which one is, more appropriate. So I think if the HOA really pursued that, they would probably ultimately lose in court because a judge would find that there was an emergency that required an exception to the rule to preserve, life, essentially.
So, like, if you said, whatever, see you in court, their action is to try and fine you for this, fine you for breaking the rules, having this generator, and then you have to go through the motion and, sue them now?
Yeah, basically they could file a lawsuit against you to collect those fees, and you could countersue, or you could just put up a defense. I mean, the problem with those kind of lawsuits is, oftentimes they're very expensive, and oftentimes they will force you to take it all the way to court. I mean, we've talked about the basketball hoop case I had a long time ago, where this grandmother bought one of those basketball hoops that rolls out of the garage for her grandkids.
Yeah.
And the HOA document said you can't have a basketball hoop mounted on your house, above the garage mounted.
That's not mounted.
Yeah, so she'd roll it in, roll it out, and they tried to fine her for having this basketball hoop.
Oh.
And I think the HOA probably, the fine was, I don't know, $500 or something. She wouldn't pay it. So the HOA spent, I think it was like $30,000 or $50,000 hiring an attorney to sue her, and they wanted her to pay the attorney's fees.
My
and
God.
ultimately went to trial, and they lost.
Yeah.
And they had to pay her attorney's fees.
Good.
And I think the HOA actually went bankrupt after that. But
Good. I love to see a win every now and then like
Same
that.
here.
Moses, how you doing? You sound a little under the weather.
Yeah, I'm struggling over here with these allergies. It just kind of hit me this morning.
Thank God I brought
Big
my tissues.
plans this weekend?
No plans at all. Just hanging
He's
around.
Just
Hanging
recently
around,
back
sneezing.
from.
Yep.
He wasn't in last week because he went back to the Bahamas and
Over
Hopetown.
Yep.
How are they doing in Hopetown? Do they miss us? We haven't been there. The three of us haven't been there in a while.
They did ask about you, actually.
Yeah?
Jack.
Oh, sweet
Yeah.
Jack.
Yep. He was asking about you.
The
He
one
is,
bartender would have asked, but he is unfortunately. R.I.P. Not with us anymore.
R.I.P. Gary.
Yeah, Gary, you're
Starring
always
in,
in our hearts. Okay.
Scrubs in Heaven.
Yeah. That guy was on an episode
Not
of
going to make
Scrubs.
the reboot.
He was the bartender who was the slowest bartender I think I've ever had in my life in Hopetown in the Bahamas, where Moses spends a bunch of time. A beautiful, beautiful place. But we hope you feel a little bit better there. Get those allergies off of you wherever you can.
buddy.
There you go.
And can people still get any of the tickets at all for this golf tournament you have coming up of the mini variety, Moses?
The mini golf tournament, it's a week from Saturday, so it's next Saturday, and we do have spectator tickets. If you want to come out and just hang out, we'll have food, we'll have drinks. We can just hang out and have a good time. And if you want to get those, you can go to justcallmo.com/golf.
That's cool. It's going to be a great event. It's sold out for the people who are participating, the Just Call Mo Mini Masters, but you can go watch, hang out, and have a blast with everybody over at justcallmo.com/golf. All right, Moses, hope you feel a little bit better allergy-wise, and we'll see you again real soon with more weird questions, I assure you. I always guarantee you that much. Take it easy. Be safe out there. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, there's something happening that I think is going to lead to a lot of annoying changes in the United States of America. A lot of annoying changes are on the way if this story right here has anything to do with it. I'll explain. We got a terrifying emergency on a JetBlue flight on the way. We got so much more, and it's all coming up next on the News Junkie.
The Jim Colbert Show. Out of context.
I am not a chocolate sucker. What I do like to do, though, is bite them in half and extrude the peanut while the shells of the M&M are dead in my mouth.
Oh,
That's what it is.
You're
on my
a
tongue.
nut sucker.
I'm not a nut sucker, Deborah.
Hello. Skull mic activated. So far, so good, yeah? Stream good so far? This is the touchy spot, though. This is where we usually have some sort of issues right around 12:30. Blame the next episode if you want.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
At Rasmussen University,
I'm praying we don't have any issues.
Education goals with dedicated support. But when you get started on campus, you could qualify to pursue them
There we
with a
go.
new laptop. Learn more at Rasmussen.
Always put things back where they belong.
Rasmussen.edu.
Real Radio is headed to Lake County this weekend. The Scottish
Hey, everybody on Twitch and YouTube.
This Friday during the
Come on in.
broadcasting live from Back Porch Pizza.
It's snowing again.
Jim Colbert Show. Broadcasting
Where are you,
live
Lori?
from the kitchen. Friday night, head to the Mount Dora Music Hall for the Scottish Highland Gaelic. Saturday and Sunday.
Trump, I guess, for his part, is scheduling some sort of announcement about the Supreme Court striking down some of his tariffs. Now it looks like they have to redo the tariffs under a different ruling or utilizing a different law because the executive order, the emergency executive order that was used to push some of these tariffs that Trump and his administration has pushed through on other countries has been ruled unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. Doesn't mean the tariffs won't pop back up. It just means they have to redo the justification on those particular tariffs. So Trump's going to do a speech at some time. Is the Waffle House tapping into your internet? I hope not. That would be an interesting thing. You got a Waffle House over here on the other side of this wall. And right around their big lunch rush, that's when things start to go wrong. Coincidence? So as of now, those countries do not have to pay the tariffs. The biggest impact at the moment is companies that were suing the Trump administration over these tariffs and whether or not they'll have recourse to get money back from the U.S. government, a.k.a. you and I, the taxpayer. That's the immediate issue. And then they have to take all of the tariffs that were approved under this emergency action, and they have to figure out a new justification for having those since the current justification is unconstitutional. Breaking news, tariffs are now levies? Maybe. Bucky says Trump needs congressional approval for those tariffs. He needs congressional approval for tariffs if they're not justified by something legal. You cannot say that the United States is in an emergency situation and under an emergency declaration file tariffs against all of these countries without congressional approval. So he still has different routes to do the same thing. Hey, Concrete, how are you? Hey, Dylan, hope you're okay. Hope everything went well with the doctor's appointment. Couple minutes and we're back live, everybody. Chef Lady said, why aren't you guys doing a show at the Scottish Highland Festival? We did that years ago. It's like a... no. It's... I'm sure it's great. Go have fun in DeLand if you're over there. The way this show works, I don't want to do a bunch of Scottish Highland Games stuff. The last time we went there, we agreed to do the broadcast like 10 years ago. And they said, yeah, you guys could just do the broadcast and mention this event. And then next thing you know, they had us interviewing the mayor of the town. Like, oh, we agreed that we do this interview. And it was a bunch of like tiddlywink stuff that I didn't want to do. So that was years and years and years ago. And by the way, for me and my strategy moving forward, I don't have an interest in doing a boatload of live shows. Live show audio quality is almost always markedly worse. And video is like a whole other issue to get that up and running at a real high quality. So I like to keep those limited. We'll probably do like 2 this year, you know, because they're fun to do them every once in a while. I heard Sean say he wants to do a live show on a boat. I would. 2 minutes and we're back live. Dwayne says, amen, Sean, they're hard to listen to. It's tough. You know, you've got like headset mics usually. You've got a whole bunch of noise from like a crowd. The crowd usually has fun, but how many people are in the crowd versus how many people are listening to the show? And now imagine with other markets. Like, you know, we're on in West Palm Beach and on the Treasure Coast and in New York and a couple of markets. And imagine they're listening and they're like, you're doing what now? It's not going to make sense to them. So I try to do live events that we could be like, hey, we're live from the whiskey. And, you know, here's what we're doing. It's not that I don't want to do them at all. It's that I want to do particular live events where they could be special, where we can try to raise the quality as much as possible. For instance, C-Lane is building our live video streaming setup. It's like 90% there. And it'll be a plug and play like backpack where we set it in, get these cameras set up, and have a nice professional shot. When that's done, we'll probably do 1 this year to start. But I don't want to do all of those. I don't like it, personally. All right, here we go. Coming back.
You can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The moments have been magical. The 2026 Milan Cortina Olympics are in the final days, and you can listen to all of NBC's live play-by-play coverage on the free iHeartRadio app.
Schifrin, golden, again!
Including the closing ceremonies, Sunday afternoon at 2:30 Eastern.
The best speed skater in the world!
Dreams realized.
It's her 6th Olympic medal!
Legends made.
Let's go!
Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Olympics.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Occupying the space between high society and prison tattoos. This is the News Junkie.
You're in the world's most viral newsroom, and you can learn more about the show. And as we get into everything, including something really annoying that I think is going to cause a lot of dominoes to fall. It's going to cause some sort of drama in your life. I'll get to that in just a moment. Learn more about the show over at thenewsjunkie.com. We're going to get into emails. We're going to get into dispatches. You can keep sending those over on the website, thenewsjunkie.com. But I saw that there is going to be a big change. Big change. Now, if past is any prologue for this, then here's what I think will happen. People will see that this thing has been renamed. They will continue calling it the name they've been calling it all along. And then after like 2 or 3 years go by, they'll slowly start to adjust to that name that was now 2 or 3 years changed. That's how it happens. That's how it happened with the Sears Tower when they changed it to the Willis Tower. And people were like, what? The Willis Tower? What are we doing now? There's an amphitheater in West Palm Beach that's had its name changed more than anything I've ever heard of in my life. I've
tried to see if any venue has had more name changes than the
crazy
current, I think, financial amphitheater.
Was
something
Coral
like that.
Sky, was Mars Music Amphitheater.
It was Coral Sky more than once. It was like at some point they didn't have a buyer on the new naming rights or something that expired, and it went back to Coral Sky like once or twice.
And now there's something pretty big that the name is changing on this. Let me bring the story up here in front of me for the details. For those of you in West Palm Beach, well, I mean, this is definitely something that's going to impact your life. I'm seeing from CNN, Florida lawmakers vote to rename Palm Beach Airport after Trump. The Palm Beach International Airport will be no more the name of this particular location. It will be a different name that it goes by because lawmakers just signed on to this, I guess. Florida lawmakers have passed a bill to rename Palm Beach International Airport after President Donald Trump. The bill to rename the South Florida Airport Hub passed the state Senate Thursday, 25 votes in favor and 11 votes against, all from Democrats. 2 days after the Florida House of Representatives passed the measure 81-30. The bill now awaits the signature of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. So Ron DeSantis will have a decision to make, right? Does he have any bad blood with Trump? And does he want to go like, actually, veto? He could veto it and not change the airport name. But I think, he's probably on the side of these Republican senators and House of Representative members who passed this to begin with. So I imagine he'll sign it.
There's not a lot of airports that are named something that's not named after the city that they're in, for example.
There's more than you would think, and it's because of previous names. Like, for instance, the Vegas airport was named after Harry Reid, the Democratic politician, because before that, the guy who it was named after, what was it, McCarran or McKellen? Look that up so we don't get it wrong, Sealand. It
had the old name when we flew in there when we all went to Vegas.
Yeah, and then they were like, well, this guy actually was anti-Semitic. And we need to change the name. So they changed the name after
McCarran, yeah.
McCarran Airport. They changed it from McCarran Airport to Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas after a politician. And now I fear that, like, I'm so afraid of the potential annoyances of every time we have a new administration go into the White House now. because I feel like every single new administration will be like, all right, let's pull the lever. It's not Gulf of America. It's now back to Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
And the airport is this.
Don't throw away the signs at any of these places. Don't throw away the signage.
The Trump International Airport, Palm Beach International Airport is now going to Trump International Airport or whatever. And then what we're going to do as soon as a Democrat ends up winning, they'll pull the lever and they'll be like, now it's Barack Obama International Airport or Joe Biden Memorial International Airport. I'm just saying. There's a lot of things that will be changing like this. I hate this kind of crap. Because now these politicians are going to make this just another stupid tool in their arsenal, and they're going to name it after all the other politicians, and they're going to change every stupid airport
Just
name.
open up the presidential library like everybody else does and cool it.
This says Florida GOP leaders said they wanted to rename the Palm Beach airport after Trump, the first president to declare permanent residency in Florida. This is the president's hometown. He lives 5 miles away from the airport. Trump, a native New Yorker, changed his residency to Florida.
Hometown.
2019, declaring his Mar-a-Lago club in Palm Beach his permanent residence. CNN has reached out to the White House for a comment. Congresswoman Lois Frankel, a terrible politician who represents West Palm Beach, said this is a misguided and unfair vote that the Republican-controlled Florida legislature ignored the voices of Palm Beach County by pushing forward a bill to rename the Palm Beach International Airport without giving county residents a real opportunity for input. Don't worry, Frankel. As soon as you guys win something, you just, you hit it and you change it to your guy. And then what we'll do is bing, 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 all over the country.
We'll just make sure all the signs are just LEDs.
Yeah.
Big LED screens.
That is a great idea, actually. That is a fantastic idea. Because what do you think that if a Democrat wins the presidency after Trump, which I don't know if that's going to be the case, but if that did happen, there's no way they're not going to turn that. What's the big venue that Trump renamed? And
the Kennedy Center.
The Kennedy Center. There's like the Trump Kennedy Center. There's no way they're not going to change that. They're going to change it to somebody probably on their side. We're going to go back and forth with all this crap.
So confusing.
It's executive order crazy, and we're just going to go back and forth with these stupid fights for these dummies in Washington.
Well, they should just drop the name and just have it be the Kennedy Center. Like it's Kennedy Center.
Sure. I mean, that would be easy enough. But this is like, now it's just going to be back and forth. I'm telling you, we're going to see this over and over and over again.
Stadium.
Once people find a power that they can use as politicians, they never give it back up. They want to keep using it.
And what did we learn when Trump took office for the second time in January of last year? It was that he's asking around to see how much he could do. Like he was trying to flex more. Like there was like a new kind of excitement about him the second time around where he's like, I wonder if they'll let me change this. I think I want to put this on that. All right.
Somebody says, come on, guys. I own a small sign shop. No LED. Oh, I don't want to run down your business. All right. I want you guys to get all the success in the world. And you already make a bunch off of these politicians with their dumb signs anyways, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I think Financial Amphitheater was Coral Sky when it opened in 1996. And then in 2000, it was Mars Music Amphitheater. And it's funny because it's been named after a bunch of defunct companies.
Right.
Mars Music filed for Chapter 11. It reverted to Coral Sky. Then it changed again when Sound Advice became the new sponsor.
Oh, great. Sound Advice.
And then it renamed again following a new sponsorship agreement with Cruisin' Rum. And then it went back to Coral Sky again while they looked for a new sponsor. Then Perfect Vodka. Then back to Coral Sky while they looked for another new sponsor. And I think Financial came around in 2020.
I worked at that amphitheater, and I tried to work at Sound Advice, but I was not Sound Advice material. They did not.
That's why you ended up at Circuit City?
Yeah.
Did you give any advice there?
Nope. I went in there. A couple of times I would skip school and go into Sound Advice because they had these home theater setups and these big leather chairs, like displays. So you could go and sit in this big leather chair and watch a huge TV at the time and have surround sound around you. And I thought, if I'm skipping school, this is a really optimal place to be. And I went there, and then while I was there one time, the guy came over and he's like, "Can I help you?" And I go, "Can I get an application to fill out?" Didn't work out for me there, though, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. They didn't want to hire the school skipping kid who just wanted to sit there and watch movies?
No,
instead
I find
of
it brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal and unfair, but it's just the truth of the matter. Okay, we want to know what you think about all of this. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. What do you think of the name change? Palm Beach International Airport, no more now Trump International Airport. And is this going to be happening all over the place? Let us know. Send a dispatch at thenewsjunkie.com right now.
They can call it whatever they want. Still, only one of us has registered a plane there.
True. Yeah. Not me.
Or was that Fort Lauderdale? It might have been Lauderdale. Damn it.
I
messed up. I
shrewded
it.
20 minutes.
Shrewded
All
it.
right. When we come back, we got the next episode with Sabrina. What's coming up on the next episode?
What's coming up on the next episode? According to a new 164-page report, there's an attention war, and video games are losing. And to what? Very interesting, Daddy. William Shatner went to space, kind of, and said it filled me with dread. So the obvious next step is a metal album. Plus, heaven just got a little bit steamier. All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
And that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 8 p.m., it's the Orlando Shine Show with Brendan and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
iHeartRadio. Olympics update.
The U.S. men's hockey team beat Slovakia today in the Olympic semifinals after their overtime win over Sweden. Quinn Hughes scored the game-winning goal and says there's plenty of talent on Team USA.
I mean, you saw with Canada, they got, maybe one of the greatest teams ever, and along with us in Sweden.
Canada and Finland meet in the other semi. Also today.
Hello, welcome behind the scenes.
I'm Fox 35.
Go Mike activate.
Just Jessica Dobbs with a check on your Central Florida forecasting. For our Friday, we're going to be expecting a very late spring-like day.
So far, so good.
Well into the
Streamers?
mid-80s at that.
Quality check. So far, so good.
Orlando will turn even warmer as we head to our Saturday, challenging previous record highs with a high of 88 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Lots of sunshine between today and tomorrow, but clouds increase and so will the winds as a cold front moves in on Sunday.
All good. Thumbs up.
From the Fox 35 store.
Content needs improvement, but otherwise good. Always trying to improve. All great. So far, so good. Okay. Fingers crossed.
Can help you deal with pain and lust throughout your day.
By the way, I checked.
Believe lasts up to 12 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What's important to you? Uses direct-
congratulations. Goal for the week is hit, surpassed. You've unlocked a bonus stream. We'll talk about when that will go down. Soon. Hello? What? Oh, you done? Hang on, folks. I'll be back. I know, it looks like it. What a smarty. What a smarty she is. Angel says, just know the $10 billion he's suing the taxpayers for and will likely get from the minions is going straight to his bank account. How does anyone think it... Angel, you are often, on fire about stuff like this. You complained earlier about ads on the YouTube stream again. When I purposely went in after the show, fixing all of the stuff for this stream, and I said, people have been complaining about the ads. I put the ads on YouTube on the lowest possible setting. On the lowest possible setting. Cutting any revenue drained into a third. And then you're still complaining. Are you a Secret Show subscriber? Are you a subscriber on any platform? Or are we only getting complaints out of you? Do tell, please. Do another Sean out on the town video like that Walmart video. That one was fine. The fair one was the one that actually injured me. Okay, 45 seconds. We're coming back. We love Angel. Good for you. Angel sucks. It looks like There's no consensus on Angel as of yet. Chat Angel, we're talking about. Good to hear, Flats Fisherman. Here we go.
It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
At Rasmussen University, not only can you pursue your education goals with dedicated support, but when you get started on campus, you could qualify to pursue them with a new laptop. Learn more at rasmussen.edu. That's rasmussen.edu.
On a constant quest to stay calm, like that bear in the hammock.
Things happening in the world of entertainment and beyond. We'll get to that here just momentarily here on the show. And also we'll get to your feedback. There are many ways to join us. The best one is to record yourself. And I know, don't be shy. It's fine. We're not going to make fun of you. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Record yourself, audio or video. Record a dispatch over on the website. That's at thenewsjunkie.com. If that seems a little weird to you or uncomfortable, fire off an email. tips@thenewsjunkie.com if you want to be anonymous. Put that up on top. All right, let's get into it. Let's do the next episode.
Because there's a lot on TV, you can't possibly keep up with all of it. Even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about? Did your butt just clench up? Nothing. Weather's nice. It's time for the next episode with Sabrina. Hey, smoke weed every day.
Hold up. What's that right behind me, those of you watching on the stream?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Maybe check it out, see it now, or in the group chat at least. But it seems like Exhibit A. And if you are listening on the podcast earlier, Sean put a very alarming stress ball, question mark, into his mouth when it's supposed to be in your hands.
You can't tell anything in this photograph, Your Honor.
1,000%.
Okay? No, you can't. All you see is a man with normal hands, big hands, one might even say, and the man is putting something near his face, but I don't see anything there.
Yep, no, your mouth is open and it's inside your mouth, and I just want to say that it's not. And you won't object to working with that mortgage guy, Don, segue. ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. He is the proud sponsor of the next episode and a proud sponsor of you getting money right back in your hands. If you are looking to refinance your house, maybe buy your first dream home, debt consolidation, and everything in between, work with a guy who's got your back. And that, my friends, is That Mortgage Guy Don.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with ThatMortgageGuyDon.com.
21 years ago, 2005, the contents of this gal's sidekick.
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton is
yes.
right. That's right. And hot.
Sidekick was the clue for me, not the song. I never remember this song.
I know this one. Yeah, I remember introducing this song many times.
Do it right now. You're about to hit the post. Go.
It's Paris Hilton.
Too late.
That's all I could get.
You're fired.
I got 3 words.
It's Paris
Hilton. They'll never be able to fire me from this station.
The
Not
buzz.
too valuable here.
So it was on this day that some folks hacked into her sidekick, published the photos, sexy photos, address book full of celebs, and notes all up inside that sidekick. And there were some bangers. And by that, I mean some very hard stuff to hit the internet, and now a dramatic reading of said content. Happy 21st anniversary.
Okay.
From Paris Hilton's sidekick 21 years ago. Tell Ken about Jess trying to bone JT. It's Nick, you bitch, with a G. 732-539-7329. And the immortal. Buy a laptop. Ron Perlman. 212-572-5060.
Are you giving out people's phone numbers?
Ron Perlman is dead.
Old. Yeah, they're old.
And finally, 1, a start-finish band members and dance class workout. And that concludes the dramatic reading of Paris Hilton's T-Mobile sidekick.
Just for the record, just adding to the never-ending list of people that Sabrina kills off, just totally sure that they're dead. Ron Perlman is absolutely alive and still with us. But
I
not
thought
with that
Perlman
phone
was
number.
the NSYNC guy.
That's Lou Pearlman.
Damn
That's
it.
a different,
Sorry,
different
Ron.
Perlman altogether, yeah.
That is my bad, and now that might be his phone number still. So.
Wasn't the sidekick from Paris Hilton had more nude photos of her that hadn't been leaked yet, and videos of her doing drugs with her friends?
Yes, that is correct, but very grainy because
I wouldn't know.
the camera
I
sucked
wouldn't-
back then.
I'd never look at that kind of content.
Yeah, right.
No, I
Look
would
at this
not.
content right there. Okay.
What, a normal guy with his hands? That guy might be eating a burger or something for all I know.
You know who can't eat a burger anymore?
Who?
This actually sucks. But very sad. Eric Dane has passed away.
Yeah.
After his battle with ALS. And quick, man. It's about a year ago, looking it up yesterday, that he had announced he had ALS and was upright talking
That
about
sucks.
it. You could tell that his voice was starting to kind of succumb to ALS. And then last footage I saw was he was not moving.
Man.
I think he did one more role in which he played a firefighter who has ALS, talking about ALS.
Really?
Yeah, he has passed away. I know him. C-Lane's wife Ashley knows him as Dr. McSteamy. He also died on the show.
Now, I tell you, I didn't watch a lot of this show. I know you're very, very into it, but I didn't watch a lot of the show Grey's Anatomy. But that was such a cultural phenomenon that when I saw that McSteamy was dead, I said, "Oh, I do know that." I was
not
aware
McDreamy,
of that.
though.
No.
McDreamy is the other dude.
No, it was like a thing for a while. It was like McDreamy and McSteamy.
I saw that this guy had died, and then my mom texted me. She's like, McSteamy died. Sad face. And I was like, oh, I saw that somebody died, but I didn't know. I do know the name McSteamy.
Yeah, he was also in Charmed, The Last Ship, Countdown, Bad Boys Ride or Die, Valentine's Day, and Burlesque, as well as in Euphoria. That was a particular role of pedophile.
Your mom will be texting you soon, C-Lane, about the death of Ron Perlman, I'm sure. She will be just following up.
Sorry, Ron.
Brokenhearted.
My bad.
Hellboy.
Also, say goodbye to another thing, and that's this gal's ass, kind of.
Oh, my God. Megan Thee Stallion?
Cardi B?
Cardi B is correct. And she is planning some changes to her butt. Over the week, she played a sold-out show in L.A., and Kalani, who is her opener and also fine, showed up and backstage. They're all clapping around, and she decided that moment to say, hey, Cardi, you've got so much ass. And then the announcement.
You have so much ass.
I told you.
Yeah, I gotta that was the most ass I ever seen. I'm taking some out. After the store, I don't want to hear nobody for 3 months. I'm going to Colombia. Nobody hit me up. Nobody nothing. I'm taking this ass out.
She's taking this ass out. So
All right. After an issue with a door?
enjoy
That's
it
some ass.
while you can. Yeah, she's going to Colombia. Do not text her. And, well, shoot. I'll leave you with this. He went to a place where no person has gone before. Very loose quote of Star Trek. And now William Shatner, after being completely and utterly, what was the quote? Dread. He was filled with dread when he went up to Kind of Space just a year or two ago. He is now releasing a metal album.
Nice.
Obvious next step. Well, he's also going to do it with Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, collaboration with 35 handpicked metal icons, and some will be original songs. You get it, Billy Boy. And he is not dead, neither is Ron Perlman. On the Boob Tube, you can watch on HBO Max instead of Winner, Hulu, Watching You. Second season premiere, of The Last Thing He Told Me. I don't remember what he said in the first season.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a little recap of that first season. We liked that show, though.
the closing ceremony of the Olympics, and the 20th season premiere of American Dad. Follow your dreams of me on Instagram at Sabrina Amber, but most importantly, stay with me, America.
Smoke weed every day.
Say what?
What?
The closing ceremony of the Olympics already? I feel like this is just like
it's over.
You know,
it happens pretty quick.
I didn't watch a single thing yet. I haven't tuned in. The only thing I watched was the behind the scenes on all the cool equipment they have.
I looked up once and saw something on the TV at the bar I was at.
I got to tell
That was
you,
it.
I have to stop with this. This is enough's enough.
With this?
Yeah, this is stolen valor. Like every time the Olympics come up, I'm like, I love the Olympics. I get excited about the Olympics. I try to watch as much of the Olympics as I can. And in the last 3 Olympics or so, when I've said that, I have not watched any of them. So I am done saying that anymore. I want to like it. I want to watch it, but only very few things bring me over to live TV these days. I'm watching monkeys over here, if I'm honest with you.
Come again?
Yeah. Did you guys see Punch?
No.
The monkey? Oh, my God.
Oh.
Mega viral, this little dude. Yeah.
Oh, with his toy.
Yeah, he got beat up. This is Punch the Monkey right here. All right, got beat up by that monkey.
Oh, why are you showing this, Sean?
Well, he survived, but you know what? He ran away. He got beat up, and he's got a stuffed animal. He ran to his stuffed animal. That's the most adorable thing in the world.
Animal is?
It's a little monkey.
No, he was found like abandoned by his mom in nature. So that's what he clung on to when he was a baby monkey, and now he just drags it around and it's only friend.
Where did he get the stuffed animal in nature?
Punch, the viral monkey that was abandoned by his mother, was attacked by another member of his troop. He immediately went to seek comfort from his plush toy and wasn't hurt. And now, after days of rejection, they finally embraced him. Aww. And now, Punch the monkey, you could see, look, they're giving him a little hug.
Aww.
He's cuddling up now.
I don't know about the other one.
The internet loves Punch the monkey. They're bringing him into their family. It's so cute. It's so adorable. And there's so many videos all over social media of Punch the monkey dragging around this little teddy bear. It is really something to
Looks
behold.
adorable, but I bet Punch smells.
Probably. There's probably a pungent odor from all of these animals. Speaking of pungent odors, the next segment is called This Week in Florida. I can smell it from here. I'm getting a little bit of a This Week in Florida type scent. I don't know how good this is going to be. C-Lane looks like he's ready. Are you ready? Sure. Okay, get ready for one of those. Now, the segment that you've all been waiting
Tell
for.
me it's pungent odor.
Sorry, take it back. Go cry to your little stuffed animal. All right, go run over there, and cry up with your stuffed animal.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a stuffed animal somewhere in this building.
Probably. Yeah, This Week in Florida. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Get ready for high-flying action unlike anything else on the Supercross circuit. Daytona Supercross returns to the World Center of Racing February 28th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com or call 1-800-PIT-SHOP.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Traffic troubles.
Hello. Welcome behind the scenes. Good to see everybody. Happy to have you here. I did not support Watson's shirt. What? Why? How rude. Looks like an old iron-on? It's not. This is not an iron-on. It's just a cool shirt, man. I'm sorry it doesn't do it for you. That monkey has revived so many plush gifts, it's crazy. That monkey is adorable. Really cute. Yep.
What do you want to do here?
What do you want to do? We need a bunch of stuff.
What do we need to do? I don't think we have a 14 yet. Right?
Let's do a 14. Okay. Perfect. It's an effing iron-on? It's not an iron-on. Don't you think I would be the authority on whether this shirt is an iron-on or not? I'm wearing the shirt. It's not an iron-on. I don't know what to tell you. That monkey is cute, though. I think it's a cute little monkey. Punch the monkey. He's the next, what, Wu Dang or Mu Dang? Mu Dang? We are at the halfway point of the show. Stream still good? Quality check on the stream. Stream still good? Good news, bad news. All good. Stream is good. Content is much better. Bit by bit. Bit by bit, we make it better. Just put it in chat on app. It's something different. Looking good, but a little crooked. Don't tell me it's crooked. What's crooked? Chat game broken? What's the chat game? What are you guys talking about? What's a chat game? Hang on. Is it crooked? It shouldn't be crooked.
If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly,
Okay. This is hard. Which way do I turn it? Do I turn it this way?
men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when
Okay. Is that better?
don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health. Premier men's
That didn't improve anything, did it?
breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history.
Hold on.
80% of patients see instant results right in the office. Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Premier Men's Medical Center, your
That's good, right?
treatment are free.
I think that is better.
Even get their testosterone.
I think I fixed it. Ha ha!
407-723.
This week in Florida, in just a couple of minutes, we'll be back live on the show.
Call now. 407-723-7533.
Who cares if it's an iron-on? It's not an iron-on. Cyclone Ranger says, had a great time at the Discord secret shows last night. Thanks for all you put in, Watson, because I appreciate it. God, man. To the folks who caught that show, that catastrophe, just so you guys know, they had all the glitches in the stream yesterday. And then I spent hours on the show, after the show, trying to fix everything that possibly could be causing the stream glitches. I fixed so many things, okay? I tightened up, I improved. And then we got to secret shows, and the video was doing the same thing. So it would have screwed up the whole secret show's recording. So I had a major meltdown. Major meltdown. It bled into the secret show, which will be released today by 5 p.m. Check it out. Had a major meltdown, and then finally, accidentally, found the fix, I think. The good news is, I know a couple of things I can do if that happens again, and it probably won't require us shutting the stream down. That's the good news. The bad news is I don't know exactly what went wrong, but I think I might have fixed it. We'll see. 90 seconds and we're back. Hit that like button if you appreciate all the hard work that goes into this show, including me pulling my hair out and losing my mind until late at night. Wait, so it happened? I thought it got canceled? I canceled it because I didn't want everybody just sitting there watching me do tech support on the stream on Discord. So I canceled it, and then when we found a way that seemed to fix it, I said, well, let's just do the secret show. So we did it later on. 1 minute. Did you try turning it off and turning it back on? I did. Yes. I did. All right, here we go.
What's likely to happen and trade on the outcome with Kalshi. From politics and economics to breaking financial news, Kalshi markets show real-time probabilities of what will unfold, and you can make money on what you think will happen.
Come back.
Trade on the outcome with Kalshi. From politics and economics to breaking financial news, Kalshi markets show real-time probabilities of what will unfold, and you can make money on what you think will happen. The State of the Union is Tuesday. Will new policies be announced? What will Trump say? Who shows up? Trade outcomes live on Kalshi. Available in all 50 states. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code IHEART to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
For all your plumbing needs, go to modernpi.com.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got a question after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Where breaking news meets broken people. This is the News Junkie.
Follow along at the News Junkie on all platforms. Thank you to all new followers, everybody who's been watching the videos that I post every day on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all short form video platforms. Join in on the fun over on Facebook, up to 126,000 followers. They can't be wrong, can they? And I've had a lot of luck recently over on Instagram, at the News Junkie on all platforms. You can follow everybody on the show. You can follow C-Lane and Sabrina on all their platforms as well. Show some love over at thenewsjunkie.com/share. All right, folks, it's time. The time has arrived.
Yeah, baby.
What happened?
He seemed lackluster about it before, but it's time to get into
that was
all the
because
crazy
you're
Florida
calling me
news.
stinky.
I was just saying there was a scent in the air. I was trying to
You
distract.
said pungent odor.
There was a little bit. It was a little tiny bit, but
Well, I'm miles away from you right now, so whatever your pungent odor is, that's a you problem, brah.
I was trying to distract from the photo, the incriminating photo of me.
I
It's
took it
going around.
down.
I'll tell you, I had 4 experts look at it during the break. They all confirmed that that was not some weird sexual thing that was captured on the live stream. It was not, no. These experts, and I could show you their credentials if you need them, but I don't have them
Yeah. Oh,
right here in
okay.
front of me here.
That's something you ask off the bat.
They just came in, they looked, they examined, they enhanced, and then they reported back and said the photo was nothing incriminating at all. Thank God. But, you could judge for yourself. You'll see some snapshots floating around out there. All right, let's get into it. Here we go. I should ask if you're ready. Are you even ready, C-Lane?
I am ready, despite all the other things trying to come at me right at this moment. I am ready.
What's happening? Do we need to stop?
Just emailing people and having to get some equipment to some people. It's a whole thing.
All right. Well, here we go. Best of luck.
Poor Alexis had to dig through my dirty ass car.
No. Do you need Sabrina and I to jump in and do This Week in Florida? We could do it.
Yeah, do it right now.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, fine. C-Lane's going to do it instead, I guess. Here we go. Let's do This Week in Florida. Whoop.
Giving you a recap of the most grown-worthy stories in the state. It's This Week in Florida.
That's right. The weekend is here. It's time to take a trip around the Sunshine State and see some of the craziness that has gone on in the past 7 days or so. You got a little trigger happy with it.
Off to a hell of a start here.
We have some updates, actually. We'll start with that because this one is a story that we talked about that all of us thought, you are stupid and this is not going anywhere. And we were 100% right. After a woman in Seminole County took a Central Florida dairy farm to court last year due to losing her baby when she fed it raw milk, and I think got herself very sick from the raw milk. Her lawsuit has now been dismissed, according to court records obtained by News 6. In the lawsuit, the mother, identified as Rachel Maddox of Seminole County, said she has purchased raw milk from a store in Longwood back in June 2025 while she was still pregnant. The milk itself stemmed from Keeley Farms Dairy in New Smyrna Beach. She inquired about the raw milk's label, which said something to the effect of for consumption by animals, and was told that a technical requirement to sell farm milk. She did not question any further. The lawsuit further states she and her husband gave the raw milk to their toddler, who began experiencing diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, and more, was soon hospitalized due to the condition, and ended up not making it because of the raw milk thing. And says the fetus died. She was diagnosed with sepsis. She became very ill, sickest I've ever been in my life. I came really close to dying, and our unborn son did die. The doctors told me I was lucky to be alive. And then she sued the dairy farm, and the judge said, Nah, dog. That's
all for raw milk? All just to go have some raw milk?
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Jeez.
I don't know if she thinks that the raw milk was somehow, not going to have pesticides or not going to have preservatives, or maybe there's something, maybe.
Did you say it was from Kiwi Farm?
Keeley
Farms.
Keeley,
It's very different.
Kiwi Farms would be a very different kind of milk.
One of them is a very controversial website, and one of them is a very controversial milk distributor, I guess. So.
I think if we went with this next story and I tried to get you guys to guess what was stolen in this story, and I mean $14 million in this particular item was stolen. I don't know that you would get to it if we took the rest of the day.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Spitfire. One hint, please.
You want one hint?
I want one too. I think we should both get one.
Two hints total.
Okay. I only really have one hint.
Give us the basic primer of the story first.
A man was arrested last week in a connection with a multi-year theft scheme involving millions of dollars worth of blank being stolen from a Jacksonville place.
Okay, Jacksonville and millions of dollars
Dog food.
is what we have.
Dog food.
Wrong.
All right.
You didn't ask for your clue. We each get a clue.
Yeah, what's the clue?
No, I want this. Here's what I want. Is it bigger than a loaf of bread?
Yes.
Is it
I think so, yeah.
as big as a car?
No.
Okay, we're getting
We
close.
just narrowed it down big time.
Inflatable
All right.
boat.
The last clue I'll give you, because we need to move on, is it was stolen from a hospital.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's
$14 million in
Bedpans.
That's a lot of bedpans.
Band-Aids.
$14 million in surgical robotic arms were stolen from a Florida hospital over the period of about 4 years.
How did he get away with
it
that?
seems.
Big.
During the review, still images and video showed Angela Kersey, 58 years old, exiting the facility on Christmas Day. There was a man involved too. She was observed carrying cardboard boxes and duffel bags that were later confirmed to contain stolen surgical robotic arms. My thing is what do you do with those? How do you make the
Build
profit?
a robot spider?
This is the thing you steal just to have because it's cool.
Maybe on a black market in another country or something?
You can't pawn a surgical robotic arm.
Yeah, but you could sell it on the internet, deep web.
Maybe. Kearse told detectives about Roberson, who represented himself as a local radiology sales representative. Maybe that's how he was trying to sell them.
Completely unrelated, you guys should see this awesome robot that I'm working on.
Okay.
Just totally detached.
Where'd you get the arms?
Don't worry about it.
Financial analysis by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office determined the unused surgical instruments valued at $14.25 million had been missing from the hospital. They arrested the man, who now faces felony charges, including grand theft. That's pretty grand theft. Dealing in stolen property, and criminal attempt. Over in Ormond by the Sea, a man is accused of breaking into an SUV in a Publix parking lot. Justin Allen was arrested after he broke into an innocent, I don't know why they put that in quotes, Publix employee's vehicle with a hammer.
What if you're this Publix employee? I'd be like, what are you guys insinuating?
It seems that Wesh doesn't think the Publix employee is that innocent.
Oh, Dave? Oh, innocent.
Says she's still a little shook up that her world got rocked like that, said Zachary Yeoman, Daytona Nissan Infiniti owner, but there's a big smile on her face. She was definitely upset that somebody would do that to her car. The dealership owner found out what happened, so he stopped by Publix to try and track down the employee, talk to her, and is helping her out with the car repairs. Well, good for you, owner of Daytona Nissan Infiniti.
That worked out as a good little plug.
Yeah. And then the guy, I guess, was just hitting random SUVs with a hammer. He's been arrested for that. Another guy has been arrested. And really, you could have avoided this one, my man. But there was an alleged battery incident involving a deputy at a Broward Sheriff's Office facility. You see, DeMar Edwards had been speeding through the parking garage at this building, which just so happens to be a Broward Sheriff's Office building. So he was speeding through the parking lot of the police station, and they tried to make contact with him and be like, hey, let's slow it down. But according to the report, Edwards forcefully made contact with the deputy's hand during an argument inside the parking garage. So he's been booked into jail. He ignored orders to turn and face his vehicle before the deputy physically restrained him, and he's been arrested after that little kerfuffle. And now, a man is dead.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
And I think if we had to make Sabrina choose a place to just suddenly die. This would be on her list. This place would be on her list. If I had to go out, I'm going to go out here.
Strip club?
Strip club is the answer! Seminole County Strip Club is being sued after a man died following a medical emergency on its premises. The lawsuit, filed Monday by the widow of Rajiv Nayi, states the employees at Rachel's North Men's Club and Steakhouse in Castleberry failed to get him proper medical help when he lost consciousness. Instead of calling 911, they reportedly put him in a taxi and sent him home without administering first aid
and
or
taxi
attempting
drivers just
to stabilize him.
All right. What's the address?
The taxi driver
got it.
Taxi driver probably thinks it's like a drunk patron or something, which taxi drivers do not like just having people like that dumped on them.
And dead people, to be exact.
And the complaint further states the Rachel's employees were negligent in their response and failed to protect him from harm. Also claims defendants failed to train and supervise their staff on how to handle medical emergencies and did not have reasonable safety protocols. They seek damages of $15,000 for loss of support and services, mental pain and suffering, loss of earnings, funeral and hospital expenses, and other damages. So we'll see how that goes out. But not a good time for that guy at Rachel's in Castleberry, unfortunately. Now over to Alligator Alcatraz, which we haven't talked about in a while. But I read the column from Scott Maxwell this week talking about Alligator Alcatraz. And he reported, super nice guy. He reported, and this is kind of crazy because I want to know, what does this money pay for? You see, Alligator Alcatraz is paid for with this emergency funds, with the state of emergency and on immigration. And so they don't have to bid out any of these contracts. They can just pay it to whoever they want. And it turns out from some digging that they have paid $92 million in checks to a porta potty company to work down at Alligator Alcatraz.
How much?
$92 million.
Yeah, that's true.
To a company called Duty Calls, which good for you guys.
How do they spell it?
DOODIE.
Perfect.
$92 million is a whole lot of money. And what does $92 million pay for? But it doesn't matter because they're not really auditing this thing. This is all a part of the 4-year state of emergency. But for $92 million, I would have thought I could buy a porta potty company. I keep saying porta potty. Why can't I say that?
It sounded really high to me. They said that was the biggest expense that they had at this facility and at some other facilities. But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for porta potties.
A report last week from the Florida Phoenix found the state spent more than $400 million in just 6 months, with the biggest chunk going to a single company that specializes in these porta-johns, portalets, porta potties, and to set up, I guess, bathroom situations down there in the Alligator Alcatraz. It's kind of sus, but I guess we'll find out. I want to know the itemized receipt there. Well, how many porta potties does $92 million get you?
I hope a lot.
We're doing some pumping.
Are they nice ones, with the lights and door,
I think
stalls?
Scott joked that they should be platinum porta potties for that amount of money, but he also pointed out, I'm pretty sure that there are some communities who have added themselves to a sewer system for less money than that. You could just get plumbing, but we'll see. And the state of emergency continues, so they'll just keep spending that money. Over to Sunrise, a father says he is upset after his ex-partner allegedly left their 2 young children in an Uber for hours. How does that happen for hours? The driver doesn't interfere at some point.
But it's the same driver that was driving around the dead person.
He does the taxi service too.
5 stars, please.
The man didn't want to show his face on camera, said he learned what happened when a sergeant contacted his family, called my mom explaining that my children's mom was arrested. She had left the children inside an Uber driver's car while she was drunk or getting drunk. Police arrested Emily Sabogal, 32 years old, Friday night, facing charges of child neglect and abandonment. Let's see, man busted for spicy chicken domestic battery on Valentine's Day at Chick-fil-A. That didn't go very well. You got to see this video. We'll try and get it up on See It Now of the guy on horseback wrangling a loose cow in a Port Orange neighborhood. It was good footage. A man accused of pulling out a gun at an Altamont Springs gym has been arrested. He claimed the gun was a king-size Snicker bar. And a video that's also getting some attention shows a dumb crook in Hialeah screaming for help after police said he tried to rob a landscaping van, ended up locking himself inside. That's it for this week in Florida.
Thank you, C-Lane. I'm trying to find this for See It Now. A horse wrangling cow, but I didn't find it. What? Give me something I should look up. Florida cow?
Just say, man on horseback wrangles loose cow, Port Orange.
Got it. Rogue cow. They called it a rogue cow that this guy lassoed up, I guess. I'm bringing this up right now, and I'll put it on the See It Now section of the News Junkie app. This is when we have any visual, you can peek in and see what was going on. In this case, the person roping a cow, which I'm pretty sure if there was $1 million on the line or somebody's life, I would not be able to lasso another animal from an animal. I don't think I'd be able to do that, but we'll see.
A cow? You could do a cow, couldn't you?
It's the lasso part, I think, is the challenge.
I don't think I could do it. I mean, cows are big, sure. Lassoed.
I think if I was sitting on a horse and I had a lasso, and over here there's a cow.
Yeah.
And I had enough time. I don't know that I could control the horse.
Good for
you. But I think I could, at least get it around its neck. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I would suck at it.
Yeah, it seems like it would be hard to me.
We're going to have to set this up, guys.
Oh, let's do it. Let's lasso. Yeah. All right. Quick break before the lasso happens.
We're going to go watch Ted Lasso.
Momentarily. That'll be way less exertion. None of us will tear our ACLs.
But we can do it.
We'll be good. Okay, when we come back, I got a bunch of things to get into. One is going to be this JetBlue emergency that I told you about. Another one is, and this might, I'm interested to see if this happened to C-Lane at all last time he went to New York. But a woman's experience in New York is going mega viral. And the reason why is something I want to talk about. Wait till you hear this. If you're going to New York anytime soon, this could have an impact on you, and it's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
I-4 westbound, kind of a mess at this hour. Traveling before Darrell Carter Parkway, there's an accident there blocking the right shoulder. I-4 westbound before 536, another crash blocking the right shoulder. And I-4 westbound before 192, another accident blocking the right shoulder there. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster. I started Blindster in my garage back in 2010. Since then, we've sold millions of custom blinds, shades, and shutters nationwide. Our blinds are DIY friendly, guaranteed to fit, and always cheaper than big box stores. Blindster.com.
Folks, let me tell you about something that's going to be important because next week we got, I think, fingers crossed, one last dip into the cold weather pool. That could be happening next week. It's going to get a little chilly again. You might want to put on your heater for at least a couple of days until we get past that and into spring. All of this is hell on your AC. So reach out to the folks who make sure everything is working the way that it should be. Reach out to Mills Air. Mills Air is the best. Their techs are the best. They're going to take care of you. They're going to be honest in whatever it costs to get your AC working perfectly. And they're going to make sure that it's not wasting you money on your power bill every month. One thing you could do if you have a complete blowout is get a brand new carrier unit, and they have huge rebates available at Mills Air. So reach out to them. Call today to schedule your appointment. 407-277-1159. That's 407-277-1159. Or find them online at millsair.com.
Hey, Russ Rollins here from the Monsters. When's the last time you cleaned your air ducts, huh? And most people don't. But if you got dust, allergies, and weird smells...
Hello.
Every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
The world is always changing.
Welcome in. You're behind the scenes now on the show. This is called Skull Mic. There's a skull and a mic down there. It's good to have you with us. Congratulations on knocking the goals this week out of the park once again. We will have a bonus stream We'll figure out when in a bit.
Available in all 50 states. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code iHeart to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI.
We come back. We've got a lot of stuff to get into. Trump's having a press conference right now about those tariffs in the Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court ruled that some of the tariffs that Trump put out were unconstitutional because they were done via an emergency law that the Supreme Court said you can't just use that to push tariffs on people. So Trump will have to rejigger these tariffs to make them legal, and the companies that have been affected by the tariffs are probably going to try to get money. We'll see what happens with all of this. Right now, the market's responding. Let's see. Oof. Oh, so much for the Dow at 50,000. 49,374. The market's off a little bit right now after riding up earlier.
One of the 50-plus multivitamins are made for your overall health with nutrients to support your brain and muscle function.
Okay.
Make the most of each day.
Less than 2 minutes, and we are back live on the show.
Hey, Dad, wait up. You're one step ahead. One a day 50-plus. The one for you.
I spent so much time in England. Ted Lasso just reminded me of my time at Chelsea. Ted Lasso is coming back, everybody. It's happening.
If you're on Medicare and living in the Orlando area, getting great.
How are we doing? Stream is still smooth? No glitches? Glitch-free?
Here to help you understand your Medicare benefits and make your
I sure hope so.
and affordable as possible. Whether you need a routine cleaning or advanced care like implants, crowns, oral surgery, or custom dentures.
I sure hope so.
All your dental needs conveniently together under one roof. At Sage,
90 seconds.
latest in dental innovation, including
Chat, question for you. Have you seen the new Toy Story 5 trailer, and how are you coping?
Medicare. We accept most insurance plans.
Has anybody seen it? There's a lot of people talking about this today.
Up to 65
I think it's messed up what they've done. I think it's too far what they've done. But they've released a new trailer for Toy Story 5.
Call 800-218-8877.
And they took Woody's hair away.
8877. That's
Woody is bald in the new Toy Story. He's bald. Why would a toy be bald? I'll absolutely go see Toy Story 5. Me too. But why are they making Woody bald? The guy's a toy. He's got a cowboy hat on the whole time. Trailer looks ridiculous. Can't wait. Bald? Yes. Yes, they took beloved Woody, voiced by Tom Hanks, and they took his hair off. They balded his ass. Glitch-free? Nice. Nick, the YouTube commercials are literally at the lowest setting. I put them on myself. Ad-free stream coming soon for Secret Show subscribers.
Afternoon at 2:30 Eastern.
The best speed skater in the world.
Dreams realized.
It's a 6th Olympic medal.
Legends made. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Olympics.
Your direct line to the heroes that saved Canada that one time.
The most viral stories of the day. Making it through into the weekend, and it's so good to be with you. I cannot believe the amount of trauma that is being dumped on little kids right now. I don't know if you've seen this, but they have released a new story for Toy Story 5. They have released a new trailer for it, rather. A new trailer for Toy Story 5. I do not know what to think of this, but it seems like a great wrong that has occurred here.
And a bit of a war that they're trying to start.
Are we talking about the same thing? Because
Toy vs. Tech?
Oh, that's, yeah, the premise is, Sabrina's right, the premise of the new Toy Story, which probably will do huge bucks, I would think.
I can't wait.
At the theater. I love the Toy Story movies. Most of them have been pretty great. And I'll watch this new one. The premise is like old toys versus new toys. But that is not the thing that really is grabbing people and their attention here. I thought this was going to drop during the Super Bowl, but it hasn't. All right. It just dropped this week, and I've got the trailer right here. I want to see if you guys can tell me what you think was the controversial part. All right.
Beverly to be
Here
your
you go.
beloved bride.
I now pronounce you husband and knife.
All right. One thing that stands out is the suicidal spork is still on board for this new Toy Story that they've brought
There's
out
a
for
light
the kids.
at the end of the tunnel.
The spork is now getting married, so maybe he will be less suicidal.
Have we found like done some test studies and seemed like kids like a character that's as sad as that spork? Because
it's so miserable.
Remember the Super Mario Brothers movie with where Chris Pratt played Mario? Remember they had one of those characters was kind of suicidal too.
Yeah, they had one that was really sad, and then the Emotions movie, Inside Out.
Yeah.
They had, but you know who's relating to all of characters like that is the adults bringing the kids to watch the movie.
The adults like Sporky is me. I want to jump off the top of a moving vehicle right now, or on the way home, perhaps. Sporky's getting married, though, so maybe things will be better. That's not the controversy. Not it. Stand by.
Bonnie, there's a package for you. Oh,
All right.
thank you.
New kids. Oh, new technology. All right. Yeah. That's not it. That's not what the problem is here. It's something that a lot of people have noticed as they've been watching this trailer, which is going to be huge because the movie is huge and it's going to be a massive success.
And you know
This
what I
is
love? They
not a Pixar loss.
Drop the trailer, and we don't have to wait 5 years for it to come out. It's going to be this summer.
Yeah. Here though, Sabrina, here is where the controversy begins. Woody, the titular character in Toy Story, one might say.
That's not, no, nobody would say that.
He's not named after him, but he's one of the main
movie's not
characters.
called Woody.
Yeah, is not as titular as I was thinking. One of the main characters, certainly in Toy Story, is Woody. And here's the scene that's controversial. Ready?
Woody. It's called a poncho, Forky.
Woody is bald. They made him bald.
Someone needs a brown marker.
Halt! Who goes there? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I come in peace.
It's been too long, cowboy.
What are you, some sort of old man toy?
What?
She thinks you're old because you're...
Yeah, he's bald now. They made
funny.
Woody bald. I don't know why. This is unbelievable that they have done this.
Could this be an example of normal wear and tear that a toy like Woody would have?
I think so. I think that's what they're playing into.
How did that happen?
Or
Someone sucking on Woody's head?
What was who was the next door neighbor kid that wanted to
Andy.
melt all his toys?
Andy? Well,
no,
yeah,
Andy was the.
Oh, God.
And he was a good kid. The bad kid was the one next door who was like he ended up being a trash man after a couple
spoiler
of,
alert.
Well, this is like number 2 or 3 or something. We're on 5 now in the Toy Story world. But he's bald. They took Woody and they made him like the entire crown of his hair is zoop zoop gone.
Who's to say Buzz isn't bald? He's had that purple swimmer's cap on this whole time.
You don't know what's going on there. Yeah, there's a Lycra suit that is covering whatever's happening on top of Buzz's head, but Woody's head is clear, and you can clearly see. Oh, they're saying Sid. Maybe Sid did this. Maybe he did this. But big controversy as fans are shocked by Woody's balding head in the brand new trailer for Toy Story.
Come on.
But folks might feel seen. They might feel seen.
Hilarious that the bald Woody like just shone light over all the other toys. Like, reflected like he had a mirror on his head.
You know, it's an interesting thing to do. I don't know how this is all going to play out, but bald dudes, tell us how you feel about this representation. Let us know. Send a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com. All right, let's see. A couple of things to get into here. You could join us on the show with your dispatches, and I'll play a couple of those in just a moment. But passengers are describing just how terrifying it got. Absolutely terrifying for a recent JetBlue flight that had to have an emergency landing. And they said everybody was praying on the flight. It was so scary. There was a loud bang right before they ended up landing. And I've got some of the details here. I think they even play some of the air traffic control audio. But let's see. Give me just a moment here to bring this up.
All of a sudden, they
come over the loudspeaker and say, easy Victor, seatbelts off, evacuate. And then everybody's like stampeding to the front of the plane.
Hang on. If she's right about that.
From passengers on board a West.
Easy Victor? What is that? Easy Victor. If there's a pilot out there, let us know what that means.
Maybe the pilot's name is
evacuate.
EV? Easy? Why would they use E for easy? Why wouldn't they use something else?
All right,
Should be
easy
echo.
Victor meaning. Aviation code phrase used by pilots to instruct cabin crew to prepare for an immediate emergency evacuation.
Oh my God! I wish I did not know that information. Now,
I think they need to change up
now
the
I want to
phrase.
go on a plane with Sean so bad.
What if the pilot's name is Victor?
Hey guys, I got a new car. It's an EV. You just start dropping EVs on the flight. I'm gonna be freaking out, man.
Easy Victor.
Easy Victor is the call that they heard on this plane.
Beach-bound flight that encountered engine issues. Now, we sent a push alert on the WPTV News app last night.
Good for you.
After we learned the plane landed safely back at Newark International.
WPTV's Ethan Stein is listening to
Cowards, you cowards. They said they did it after they learned the plane landed to try to get somebody who was on the flight. They did a push notification on the app like, hey, were you on this flight? Please reach out and let us know. They should have done it midair. That's when you get the interview. Don't be cowards. Get the interview midair, please.
wild flight they won't soon forget.
Among all the emergency lights,
Oh, it was terrifying.
Lisa Taylor was thrilled to end up back on the tarmac. Photos she sent us show the slides at the plane's emergency exit. She and 127 other people on board used to exit her JetBlue flight. She says problems started during takeoff.
We saw smoke like midway up the cabin, and the flight attendants screamed, "Fire, fire, there's a fire." Shortly after that, we hear a big bang, and the plane sort of like shook a little bit.
Flight data shows after taking off at Newark,
We're declaring an emergency. We got an engine problem here.
the plane turned around about 15 minutes later for an emergency landing back at Newark.
We got smoke in the back and momentarily in the cockpit as well, and we had a engine one pretty loud bang there, but it seems to be working okay now. Look like an engine.
Look, this guy's like, there's a pretty loud bang. It seems to be working okay, but we might as well go back and land right now. So they did, and everybody on the flight heard the big giant explosion that had happened, and the flight, they knew something was wrong with
Like I
it.
saw a huge red explosion thing.
Carly Israel says she sat in a window seat right over the wing.
Everybody was praying, and it was so scary. And once it started to fill up with smoke and you could smell it, it felt like, oh my God, the plane is going to go up in flames.
Damn.
And we're at 10,000 feet.
No injuries were reported. Emails we obtained showed JetBlue.
Oh, God!
Get the F out of here.
They popped up on the screen in this report. It says, JetBlue sent you a $12 voucher. For almost dying on a flight. Congratulations, everybody. Profuse apologies for the hiccup in your travel plans.
My favorite part is you have 24 hours to accept this, or we're taking it right back.
Yeah, it's like a Inspector Gadget note. You don't have long here. Profuse apologies for the hiccup in your travel plans. When the engine almost blew up, that part. To help take a bite out of the inconvenience, we're giving you this a $12 voucher.
What can you get for $12?
Not a lot. Maybe one
Easy
beer
Victor.
on a JetBlue flight. If I have an Easy Victor situation on a flight, I'm expecting like 4 more zeros on the end of that voucher. All right,
$48.
Holy cow! I don't think $12 is enough at all, but maybe you do. Let us know what you would do in these circumstances here. Send us a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com. Let's see what else they say here as I wrap this up.
Passengers a $12 voucher saying apologies for the hiccup.
That's the best you can do.
It was just this poor gate agent that was dealing with it.
JetBlue later offered full refunds, a $150 credit, and reimbursements for other
There we go.
While it doesn't change the experience, we want to do what we can to make things right. In West Palm Beach, Ethan Stein, WPTV.
There you go. All right. So they gave a little bit more afterwards. I still think that would be very traumatizing, but let us know what you think about this. Send a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com, thenewsjunkie.com. In fact, let's get to a couple of those. Let's see what you got going on. We were talking earlier about how they were changing airport names. In fact, Palm Beach International Airport is going to be changed to Trump International Airport. Let's see what's going on
That's why
with
that
this
plane turned
dispatch.
around.
Hey guys,
Nope.
happy day. As per usual with this airport naming debacle, it's very simple solution. One, the airports will be named after where they are. Orlando International, West Palm Beach, Miami, whatever. And then number two, if you must name it after somebody, that somebody must be dead. There you go. Problem solved.
Nah, it's not going to solve it because there's plenty of politicians that are dead, and they could just go, all of our politicians that are dead, we'll name it after them. I hate when they start naming things after these political leaders. I don't want their names on any of this stuff. I think it's dumb, and they're just going to do it back and forth and back and forth. I'm telling you, all of these things, every new tool that's entered into a politician's quiver, every single new tool that they have access to, they don't want to give it up. So now they'll all put their buddies' names on everything. We'll keep changing names back and forth, back and forth. One more. Here is Little Irish talking about Buc-ee's.
Hey, News Junkies.
Hey.
Texan here, where Buc-ee's, I think, originated, and most of the Buc-ee's are in Texas. C-Lane is right. Buc-ee's is typically a road trip event.
Mm-hmm.
And your mindset has to be right, because when you're driving through Texas, your options are disgusting, horrible bathrooms or Buc-ee's.
They got good bathrooms.
So when you do make it to a Buc-ee's, it's fantastic. And the food's pretty good. And, they have fresh fruit and stuff that you typically can't find in the nasty little bath.
She wants it. But the lady who was going viral this week with her anti-Buc-ee's gas station rant, she was not a fan. That lady was not a fan. Too many people, too many going too many directions, chaos. She said it was everything wrong with America at Buc-ee's.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Let us know what you think. That's a little much.
Exaggerations? Maybe. We'll see what you think. Send a dispatch at thenewsjunkie.com right now. When we come back, jury duty, of course, is on the way. I got a clip of a hockey player with a pretty amazing statement. We got to talk about the women's hockey team. Man, oh man, they brought home a gold in a crazy exciting game. And there's a whole lot more to get into in the next segment, along with jury duty. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
My mom has the fattest cat you've ever seen, too. That didn't sound good.
Poor phrasing.
That was the worst phrasing I could have ever done for that.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
This is three-time Pro Bowler Sean Merriman. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Rasmussen University.
The Magic have now won 4 of their last 5 games after they took down Sacramento last night. Orlando visits Phoenix tomorrow. Orlando City SC will kick off their season tomorrow night. Lions will host Red Bull New York as they begin a quest for another postseason appearance. And Alyssa Liu.
Hello. Welcome behind the scenes. Welcome behind the scenes. We'll be back live on the show in just a moment. Trump at an event has just signed an executive order. He's responded to signing an order imposing a 10% global tariff under Section 122. So like I told you, they're just going to change the reasoning they had for all of those tariffs from this emergency order to Section 122. And now if the Supreme Court wants to go against that or anybody wants to challenge that, the process starts all over again. So that's where we're at on that. That's just moments ago. Nick says glitch free, but YouTube is still playing commercials constantly in the middle of the segment. The monetization is at the lowest level possible. I changed it yesterday. I don't want to keep saying this over and over again. But there will be next week, there will be an ad-free stream, completely ad-free stream for Secret Show subscribers on the website. So if you don't want to deal with any of that crap, there will be an option for you. The streams have to be ad supported because it's all very expensive. All the equipment is very expensive. All the monthly fees for different services used to stream to these providers, all of it is all very costly. Kevin says, no politics on Friday. Also, very, very typical of you guys. Nick to when I put all this work in and I almost had a fucking heart attack losing it over the stream issues yesterday. And I stayed up until 10 o'clock last night through Secret Shows, which was almost canceled because of all of this. Still managed to stay up till 10 o'clock fixing this, get it fixed, and so far so good on the stream. And instead of being like, man, it's awesome that it's not glitchy today, it's like, well, here's a complaint. Here's a complaint. And I ask you this, did you even like the stream today? In fact, moving forward, all complaints will be an instant ban unless you have already liked the stream. If you have liked the stream for the day, you are bulletproof and fine with your complaint. If you do not like the stream, but then you complain, immediate ban. Angel says that's why the stocks aren't rebounding like they started to. Well, let's see. Hold on. It was the market was up a little bit, like 100 points, and then it was down. And now Trump did his press conference, and now the market is back up 124, 49,519. So it's back up 124. Nothing really huge either way, though. Hey, Dan. Jury duty coming up next. I got some banger stories for you. Probably the best content of the stream coming up next. These two stories that will lead off in jury duty. Can't like a live stream on Twitch? You have to be a sub on Twitch if you want to complain. Otherwise, instant ban. Angel says, even me, even you, Angel. If you like the stream and then you register your complaint, you will be okay. Okay, 2 minutes and we're back live on the show. Read past the haters? Bah, everybody's Team Sean here, or you all get banned. That's how it goes. I demand Team Sean allegiance. I demand you to rally around and support. I demand that. And I offer up in exchange my support, my work, my hard work going into the show, and I'll back you up. You fight for me and I fight for you, junkies, okay? Fennel says, I bitch on Discord. That's okay, because you jumped through a lot of hoops to be able to do that. I'll allow it. Mike says, show's been fantastic. Well, thank you. 90 seconds and we're back. Okay, we're coming back, folks. Like I told you, the two stories in jury duty, magnifique. Rate it in real time. Tell me if you think these stories are worthy of what I've said, or if you think they actually suck in jury duty. Here we go.
Crying for Everdoor for just $49. They'll tune up and shut down the noise. Trust Everdoor for smooth service. Book at Everdoor.com. Everdoor.
Let's go.
Store that lasts evermore.
Yes, humdingers. Humdingers.
Smooth service. Book at Everdoor.com. Everdoor, the garage door that lasts evermore.
1 in 3 women and 1 in 6 men experience domestic or sexual violence in their lifetime. But you can help change these statistics. Join the No More Week Challenge, a virtual walk-run to raise awareness to stop and prevent abuse. You can complete it anytime, anywhere during No More Week, March 2nd through the 8th. Each step you take will connect more victims and survivors to life-saving support and will expand education to stop violence before it starts. Sign up for free today at nomore.org/challenge.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 104.1.
Dispensing unsolicited advice on a wide range of pointless topics.
You are comfortably in the center of the world's most viral newsroom, and you can learn more about this show. I think you know what happens around here already just from the name of things, thenewsjunkie.com, thenewsjunkie.com. I've promised big things for this segment, and I think there's a couple of stories in jury duty that are going to knock your socks off. So without further ado, let's do this thing. Let's do jury duty.
Oh. Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass. You're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
I went away
back
from
to the old one.
No, because that was here. Hold on, let me try this. What if I was to go on C-Lane software that he's built me and go into jury duty? Let me try this again because that was so delayed. I hit the button. There was like 2 seconds. Sounded amateurish. Let me try it again. Forget that all happened.
Delete.
Here we go. Let's do jury duty.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass. You're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
DropSlinger is the superior software. It just is. It's faster.
I would have never gone back, Celine.
I now am a believer. I am a believer. But let's get into this. Jury duty brought to you by Moses DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com is the website. After an accident, you call 800-CALL-MO, 800-CALL-MO, or go to JustCallMo.com. Here's a story for you. Let me bring this up so I can prove it to the people who are over on the stream side of things. A mayor is in big trouble for some pretty creepy stuff, you might say, that he did. In fact, I think we'll all agree the headline alone is enough to say that this guy's a creep.
Oh, there's a lot here.
There's a lot to unpack, is there not? I told you this was quite the story. The mayor of this place is Mayor Dingus.
Wesley Dingus.
Mayor Dingus. Mayor Dingus is the person in charge of this city.
Of course.
And I'll give you the story here so we can figure out what he's in trouble for.
Richland County Mayor is facing criminal charges in a disturbing case. In fact, it's so disturbing, I'm going to leave out some details.
Oh, really? Listen to this guy. It's so disturbing, I'm not even going to tell you some of the details. Well, he's not wrong. It is a weird, disturbing thing that Mayor Dingus did, but he's leaning into it a bit.
Disturbing case. In fact, it's so disturbing, I'm going to leave out some details. You can see the full story on our website. Please say Butler Mayor Wesley Dingus.
What is that supposed to mean, all right? Like, hey, this story is so disturbing. We would never tell you here on the show. But if you go to the website, we will show you all of the dirty, illicit details you might want to know.
Wesley Dingus allegedly went into a teenage girl's bedroom twice last month and was captured on a hidden camera with the girl's underwear.
Okay, what?
Dingus now faces 2 counts of voyeurism. Today, a judge ordered him to stay away from the alleged victim and to wear a GPS monitor while he is out on bond. He is due back in court on April 8th.
All right, so Mayor Dingus is in big trouble here.
Did he
Mayor Dingus
set up the camera?
He got caught on a camera sniffing a teen girl's underwear. For real, this is what Mayor Dingus was up to. They said, according to the report, the teen hid a small camera in a bedroom inside the house and received multiple movement notifications around 7:15 a.m., indicating videos had been recorded. In the footage, deputies say Mayor Dingus could be seen smelling at least 4 pairs of the girl's underwear, 2 of which had been worn and were still unwashed. He smelled them for several seconds each, as well as touching his groin area over his clothes. Mayor Dingus! What the hell, bro? This
Dingus now.
That is creepy.
What teenager? Like, how did he get into her house?
Well, let's see. At the time of the arrest, Dingus had already been out on bond on a separate case that saw him indicted for aggravated assault. So he had done some other stuff. This guy, according to officials, Dingus spotted a man who was trying to flee from the police, and he ran the suspect over with his car to stop him from escaping. You're not allowed to do that. Dingus has pleaded not guilty in connection with that incident, but now he's in trouble for sniffing this young girl's panties. And quite weird, quite bizarre. A teen girl upset. She thought something was up, so she videotaped this guy. I don't know why he was in her house, though. It doesn't say in the story in front of me. Maybe we could find more details.
Mayor just doesn't come over to your house all the time?
No, that's not for me. Mayor Dingus has never visited my house or the studio here. It's quite strange. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe they'll have more details from Channel 19. Let's see what they said.
Near Mansfield is in hot water. An underage girl accuses him of spying on her by going into her bedroom and rummaging through her underwear.
Weird, dude.
Our Harry Boomer has more details from the Richland County Sheriff's Office.
Where are we getting
This
these
is all a
today?
joke, right? You're pranking us.
Now with the details on Mayor Dingus, Harry Boomer comes into play.
Unreal.
You hush up, Dingus.
Harry Boomer, what do you got?
Disturbing and very bizarre.
To say the least, Nicole. The young girl says she noticed that some of her clothes had been moved. That made her suspicious, so she placed a hidden camera to confirm what she thought was happening. After viewing the video, the Richland County Department of Children's Services was contacted, and that started the ball rolling.
How did he know her,
Mayor
though?
Wesley Dingus of Butler, Ohio, a town of fewer than 1,000 people near Mansfield.
That's why.
Dingus is facing 2 counts of voyeurism after he was allegedly caught on camera sniffing a teen girl's underwear. I went to Butler and spoke with the chief of police, Eric Winbickler, who wouldn't say much.
Basically, that the village council is aware of the incident and the charges, and they're going to be discussing it here, undetermined date, but sooner than later.
Well,
All right, there he goes.
They're on it.
The sheriff's on the case. All right, what do you think? Let us know.
I'm
It's a very
fascinated with
strange
this
thing.
place.
All right, let's see. Another thing that I promised you was a bit of an interesting one. This is a teacher who's in trouble. Now, I personally support teachers. I like teachers. I think that they put up with a bunch of crap from these terrible hellions in school all the time. It turns out this teacher did something illegal. I'll present it to you from ABC2's news report here, and you guys tell me if you think the teacher should be in trouble for this.
Thanks. A first alert from New London police. A school staff member at Lincoln Elementary found with an illegal substance. Last Thursday, police conducted a canine drug search in the school parking lot. The canine alerted officers to a vehicle which belonged to a school district employee. Police say that employee was found in possession of cocaine and drug paraphernalia. The staff member taken to Wapaka County Jail on charges related to the drugs. School officials stressed that at no point were students or staff in harm's way.
Yeah, that's what they say. No point were students and staff in harm's way. But the teacher...
Oh, wait, you don't believe that at no point the students were in harm's way?
The teacher was using cocaine in the school bathroom. She was going into the school bathroom. Here's the teacher in question.
Was she handing it out to other students?
Lori Laubenstein. She's the one who was responsible for this. And they said they noticed her behavior was changing. She was frequently going to the bathroom with her purse, and they found bloody tissues and white powder in the restroom area.
Gosh.
Going skiing.
Yeah, she's
Doing
rails. Yeah, and this lady is like, you got to try to not leave a trail behind you, like a weird druggy Hansel and Gretel kind of situation. There's bloody napkins and powder everywhere. Just a disaster. Let us know what you think. Send a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com right now. All right, quick break. When we come back, the UFO files are going to be dropped. Sex toy bingo leads to arrests, and a climber that gets arrested. And that's all coming up next on the News Junkie.
Win your way, along with 3 friends, to the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, courtesy of Real Radio and Firestone Complete Auto Care. Enter now at realradio.fm/contest.
iHeartRadio.
Olympics update.
3 Americans are competing in today's women's 1,500-meter short track speed skating final. All are seeking their first Olympic medal. It's the second Olympics for Christian Santos Griswold and Corinne Stoddard, and the first for Cameron Lute. Santos Griswold hoping for the best in an unpredictable race.
You could skate the same race over and over, and a different person could win every time.
Other medal events today include the men's freestyle aerials and free ski halfpipe.
For NBC's live coverage from Italy, search Olympics on the free iHeartRadio app.
I-4 westbound, kind of a mess at this hour. Traveling before Darrell Carter Parkway, there's an accident there blocking the right shoulder.
Stand by. Stand by.
From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins. This report is sponsored by Everdoor Garage Door. Everdoor's Forever Springs last for life. And right now, you save $75. One fix, forever covered. That's Everdoor peace of mind. Lock it in today at everdoor.com. Everdoor, the garage door that lasts evermore.
Power hour of the show is on, everybody. Last hour of programming for the week. Couple of minutes and we're back live. How we hanging? We good? 3 hours down, smooth streaming. No glitches today. Nolan, what are you, RFK? What's going on? Minor glitch around 12:15. That might have been on your end. I didn't hear any other reports of that. Just enjoying this pristine stream. Perfect show stream today. Look at you. Look at you, soldiers, coming in. Good work. All right, now you can complain about stuff. 1 minute lag. If there's any lag, you can blame YouTube or Twitch. That's who you can blame. This has been a strong stream. Thank God. My character can't take it. I would die. Trump saying that they're going to release the UFO files. Which, am I crazy, chat? I thought we already did this. Did we not already do, like, the UFO files thing? Am I having deja vu here for a reason? Didn't we already do the UFO files? Trump says Obama should not have been talking about aliens with the reporter that he mentioned aliens with. He says he shouldn't have talked to him, but then he says he is going to declassify all the UFO alien files. But I felt like we already did that. Didn't we already do that? Those were the fake ones? I want to see a show where Sean does close-ups of all the stuff on the shelves and explains them and takes questions. I will tell you, if you point out anything on the shelves, one thing on the shelves, point it out and I'll bring it up to you right now. Pick one thing that you can see on the shelves. Anyway, one thing, and I'll bring it up and I'll explain it to you. Divot? I mean, you can see Divot from there, right? The Nazi patch? What the hell is the Nazi patch? White karate guy? This over here? Jameson Crooked Bottle? There's no Epstein files on these shelves, okay? I'm not falling for it. Creamies around there somewhere? What am I going to show you?
I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic.
This is one of my favorites.
With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food.
90 seconds and we're back. This is my very own mini Zoltar. And it actually works. You plug it in, Zoltar does his thing. And he speaks and he spits out like a, you know, your little fortune. This thing was expensive, but I love it. One of my favorites. Is that straight? Zoltar from the movie Big, for those of you who are the uninitiated. Who's seen Big? Anybody seen Big? Tom Hanks gets big overnight. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff, shimmy, shimmy. That one? You must have seen it. You must have seen it. Okay, we're coming back.
Fan favorite events like Throwback Thursday, presented by Corksicle, Wine and Dine on 9, presented by Briggs & Riley, the reimagined Birdies and Barbecue, and more. Don't miss the PGA Tour's Best at Orlando's signature event, the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Get tickets today at arnoldpalmerinvitational.com.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station guaranteed human. The only show brave enough to admit we Google half this stuff. This is the new.
Already done this, but this could be big news just rolling in right now. Stand by for big news on the show. This is just, that's just generic. I could use that any segment here on the News Junkie. Learn more about the show over at thenewsjunkie.com.
All right, just clip that and send it to me so I can replace
every like best of or whatever. Like big news. Big news coming in about UFOs.
Big news alert.
Am I crazy here, guys? I felt like we already did the UFO files release. Didn't we do like a whole thing?
We did but they wanted us to be distracted, so they sprinkle it out.
There was hearings, and people said, here's all the information about UFOs that the federal government has. Like, am I crazy? We did that, right? We did a whole thing about that, I thought. But now there's going to be more. This all goes back to Obama, who did an interview, and Obama talked about aliens in the interview. And it was this YouTuber or whatever who asked him, hey, what's the first thing you asked about or whatever? I'll bring up the clip here for those of you who haven't heard this yet. And he goes, yeah, where are the aliens? And then he says, where are they? What's going on? Are they real? This was the clip that started it. And then I'll go into Trump's response and what's happening now. They're just going to dump all the info.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in, what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Yeah, that one was the question. And I probably would too, to Obama's credit. I think if I won the presidency, I'd be like, you better tell me what's going on. So they asked Trump about this, and Trump was like, hang on. Obama said something about aliens? Uh-oh, here we go. Here's Trump on Air Force One.
Something that got a lot of attention this week. Barack
Barack Obama said that aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth?
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. You know?
So aliens are real?
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information.
Okay. If you're saying he gave classified information and he said aliens are real, then I think the reporter from Fox kind of has you there a little bit.
Does that mean he just gave classified information as well?
Well, I guess he would say he can because he's currently president. So as the
He would
president, you
definitely say
can. I don't know if he can or not, but he's doing it. He's saying this was
Has he
classified
said that before?
information.
Like he had classified documents and he was like, well, I was the president. I have the power to declassify. Boom.
The moment he says it, it's not classified.
You know?
So aliens are real?
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information.
Okay,
He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake.
Oh.
He took it out of classified information. No, I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it. A lot of people do. A lot of people believe it.
All right, bye.
You believe it, Peter?
Well, if the president can declassify anything that he wants to, so
Well,
if you
maybe I'll
want to
get him
make
out
an
of trouble.
announcement.
I may get him out of trouble by declassifying.
We know illegal aliens are real.
Yeah, illegal. Only.
All right, there they go. We know illegal aliens
That
are
was
real.
a stroke.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was a stroke.
Well, it seems Trump is very excited because he wants to maybe press some charges or see if Obama can get in big time trouble finally for
No,
something
he's
he
saying
does?
he might even bail him out. He might even bail him out doing this. This is the president saying that he's going to release the alien files here. Again, I feel like we did this, but based on the tremendous interest shown, I will be directing the Secretary of War and other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, and unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and any and all other information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters. God bless America! The last
Why
part
is
was
there
all
a
caps.
comma after important?
Important, but extremely important matters. You understand. You know what's going on there. And all other information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters. God bless America. It's how it's supposed to be. Exactly. This
It
is the way to
matters
do it.
that things are important.
We are releasing the UFO files and the alien files, and now all of it's going to be coming out. And I'm sure people will just be thrilled with this, and there will be no complaints. The last time files were released, there was nobody complaining about them. Nobody freaked out
Do
about the
not
other
bring up
files.
Epstein.
This-
you got your
this is-
alien stuff.
Totally different. Trump orders UFO files release after slamming Obama over alien comments, says Axios. President Trump is directing his administration to begin releasing government documents related to aliens and unidentified flying objects. He announced on Thursday evening of this week. Obama clarified in Saturday's podcast interview that he saw no evidence of extraterrestrial species during his time in office and noted after the clip went viral that statistically, the universe is so vast that the odds are good there's life out there. That's what he said. So we'll see if anything comes out of this. There was one here. See, I'm not crazy. However, the Pentagon released a report in 2024 finding there was no evidence of confirmed extraterrestrial activity or any other unidentified anomalous phenomena or UAP. So I don't know if something new will come out of this, but that's at least the allegation. We'll see what you think about this. Hit us up with the dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com. A couple other things to pay off here, but first, let's go to this woman. She's in big trouble. Her name is Anna Crocker. Anna Crocker is 34 years old.
Anna Crocker.
Anna Crocker is in big trouble, as I said. Sabrina and Sealand, you should know that she is a former elementary school aide. She started crying in court as she was sentenced to over 50 years for crimes against some young boys that were at her school. She was an elementary school teacher and mother of four. She's accused of forcing a 12-year-old to have sex with her, as well as luring a 14-year-old into the bedroom.
Jesus, Anna.
On one occasion, Anna Crocker woke up to a 12-year-old boy who was having a sleepover with friends in the basement, and she did some
her
some
son's
things.
friends.
She was sentenced to 51.5 years. Here's how it went down in the courtroom with Anna Crocker.
I take full responsibility for what has taken place. Disturbed by the harm and distress along with the trauma that you have to endure.
What is going on?
I'm deeply sorry.
What, are you distracted? What's going on? What do you mean? Explain
I
to
thought
people
they
what you're
have
distracted.
access to hair care in jail.
She said, nope, I'm just going to do this look. This
She's a wildling.
chic.
She is. This woman is wearing what I think is those suits that they put you in prison when you're going to harm yourself, like a smock for if you're going to do something to yourself. And she looks wild and disheveled, like a wildling from Game of Thrones. Anna Marie Crocker, as she's talking about what's happening.
Sorry that this has caused confusion, pain, and anger, and that you have to live with this the rest of your lives.
Investigators detailed her sex crimes against 4 young boys during Tuesday's sentencing. One, a 12-year-old she forced to have sex with her. Another, a 14-year-old she lured out of his home to sexually assault.
Damn, lady.
She couldn't help herself. She was juggling all of these boys at the same time.
A court order prohibited the recording of the victims and their families, but one mother told the judge, quote, "This person destroyed my son's psyche and loving and caring spirit." That family moving out of state as a result of Crocker's actions. Crocker, a mother of 4 herself, pleading for a lighter sentence.
Not so
I'm
much.
asking for mercy and compassion, even though I understand the seriousness.
The judge ultimately handing down 51 and a half years of incarceration.
All right.
That's
51 years.
Biggest sentence we've seen.
Like this, yeah.
In a while,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, 32 years of extended supervision. She'll be in her 80s when she's eligible for release.
Doesn't your lawyer try to make sure you look presentable in court? Isn't that one of the things that they do?
I'm getting
I'm looking at her mugshot, and it looks like she is somebody who at one point was attractive.
Well, this
You
is
think
after
so?
she was found guilty, right? So this was
Give-
sentencing.
Give me the mugshot comparison to sentencing. So for the stream people, I can bring this up. You know what? By the way, Taka on YouTube, I can fix her. You can't. She's irreparably broken.
Start
Okay?
writing your letters, bud. She's going to be in jail for a minute.
What is with you guys? I can fix her. I can fix her. No,
I think just a hairbrush would fix something, but I think everything that she's rotting in jail for, maybe not so fixable.
She'll be in there until she's in her 80s, Sabrina, when she is eligible for release.
Oh my God, and her victims will be 60.
Yep, they'll be. This will
That's
be quite.
weird,
That's
isn't
crazy.
Did you send this to me?
Yeah, I did.
All right, this is her previously. Oh, she looks like a totally different person.
Yeah.
For God's sake. Yeah,
Whoa.
hang on. Let me see. This is her mug shot, which I'll bring up. This is you can watch the show on YouTube if you want
Does
to
it
see
not
the-
look from the mugshot like most people do not look good in their mugshots? But if you are, giving them a little bit of grace looking at the mugshot, does it not look like she probably was a decent looking person at one time before all this?
Certainly better than this.
Yeah.
Like this part is. She looks completely
How did
different.
you get to where you're at? That's the
it's
part.
tough.
It's a little curious. Mother of 4,
Mm-hmm.
and you groom, sexually assault 4 other boys. Like what happened in
Elementary.
your past?
Yeah, elementary school teacher, the woman who did this. I'm going to put this video of her in court up on See It Now since we've been talking about it, and it's a visual. Whenever something on this show that we're discussing is a visual, if I don't put it up on See It Now, ask me, and I'll put it up afterwards so you can check this out. But this teacher hit with huge sentence over her interactions with these young boys, and she doesn't look great here. She was in tears, but do you feel for her? Probably not, I'm going to think most of you, except for the guy who says he can fix her. Let us know. Go take a look at the video over on thenewsjunkie.com in the See It Now section over there on the website. That's where all the visual things will be. And finally, I tease this, let me pay it off. Out of Pennsylvania, the Center County District Attorney's Office received a letter concerning an event held at Penn State University. The event that they're now investigating in question here was called Sex Toy Bingo.
All right.
And they said they were here looking into this. I'm seeing that. Here's the ad from the school. It says
Beyonce.
Tuesday, February 17th, 6 to 8 p.m. Sex Toy Bingo.
Yeah.
ARHS presents.
Canva.
And it says Martin Hall across from blah, blah, blah. Prizes available for everybody. Penn State allegedly received numerous complaints regarding the event when it occurred in 2023. And now they're
the
being
university?
investigated for it. Yeah, the university. They're all adults.
Yeah.
Right? They're like these are kids who are 18 and over. What? Who cares?
What's the
They're paying to be in
complaint?
the school. It says the letter claims there were flyers posted in residential halls which mainly house freshmen.
who are
Who cares?
18.
Yeah, if they're 18, you may conclude that permitting or encouraging students under the age of 18 to participate in such sexual-related events does not constitute corruption of minors under the criminal code. Nevertheless, I felt compelled to bring it to your attention. I mean, how many people? The letter asked the DA office to pressure Penn State to implement procedures and safeguards to protect students under the age of 18. How many students under 18 are at Penn State?
Great question. I mean,
how
there
many?
certainly are some. There are kids that start college at 17, but
That's rare.
It can't be that many.
No, but would there not be? Would they not hold the sex toy bingo at a bar or somewhere where kids under 18 couldn't get in?
I don't know. I mean,
Also, avoid that by just doing adult bingo.
Yeah, and by the way, all you have to do is say 18 and up, and then students who aren't 18 can't go there. But I don't care personally if college students who are over 18 are playing sex toy bingo. They're adults. I care about everything that happens when they're minors, stuff that happens in the classroom when they're minors, stuff that's being forced on them when they're kids. The moment these kids hit 18, who cares? Don't care. Don't care. It doesn't bother me. Maybe you feel different. Let me know.
I don't even really care. I know the legality is vague.
CLA wants kids to have
If a
sex toy bingo.
17-year-old has graduated high school and got into Penn State, I think they probably have the mental capacity that a sex toy bingo is not going to ruin their life.
What about a 12-year-old?
Okay, no, we're not doing that.
All right, just checking, just checking.
That was a range.
Let us know what you think. Go over to the website, thenewsjunkie.com.
At least you
It is
didn't
your dispatch right now.
go age by age and just go down.
What if he was 8?
All right, buddy.
A little 8-year-old.
You are
who
jumping. You are jumping.
Graduated early, all right? A very high achiever. Tell us what you think. Send a dispatch at thenewsjunkie.com right now. All right, I have a couple more things that we haven't paid off. One of the stories this week that we didn't get to is I can't believe Kurt Cobain is back in the news.
I saw that.
So I don't know enough about this, so I want to dive into this with you guys together. We'll see why this story about Kurt Cobain's death has gone viral. We'll explore it all. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
I-4 westbound, kind of a mess at this hour. Traveling before Darrell Carter Parkway, there's an accident there blocking the right shoulder. I-4 westbound before 536, another crash.
Stand by.
768477. From the traffic center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
You own a small business? You need to hear this. A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Not kind of sure, not pretty sure, not a little sure, but super sure. The seismic shift is coming. Super sure, coming soon.
What's up, my business owning friends? That mortgage guy, Don, does commercial and SBA loans. Small business
Stand by.
corporation loans. So if you have an existing SBA loan with a rate of 9% or more, you're in luck. Don't leave money on the table, all right? Let that mortgage guy, Don, refinance your qualified high-interest SBA loan to a low fixed rate of 8.25%. Maybe you're looking to buy a business or a franchise. Well, that mortgage guy, Don, has your back. And he has over 50 sources for your SBA and business loans of all sizes. So get the process started today. Get a quote with no hard credit inquiry by going to thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the book compare quote. That mortgage guy Don.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. If you're on the go, JustCallMo.com.
One moment.
For Zero Res, don't clean your carpet yourself. Call Zero Res to clean 3 rooms of carpet for $147 and mention me. You'll get the 4th room for free. 407-232-9188 or book at ZeroResOrlando.com. Zero Res, spelled forwards or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're
Now you can track what's likely to happen and trade on the outcome with Kalshi. From politics and economics to breaking financial news, Kalshi markets show real-time probabilities of what will unfold, and you can make money on what you think will happen.
All right.
The union is Tuesday. Will new policies be announced?
Glitch-free still?
Shows up. Trade outcomes live on Kalshi. Available in all
Glitch-free?
For limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code iHeart to get $10
Hey, everybody. I see that movie Nirvana the Band is coming out this weekend, which is so crazy. Maybe it's already out, this Neon movie, Nirvana the Band. And it's about a band that named themselves the same name as Nirvana, that was like a Nirvana cover band, that then got the Neon Company to make a movie about them trying to get to their concert, which is basically a giant promotion for the band that's basically like a Nirvana cover band. That seems so specific. How many of you think Kurt Cobain was murdered, chat? Let's throw some bombs. How many of you think Kurt Cobain was murdered? Anybody? How many of you think Courtney Love did it? Anybody? I do? Is there any solid info that really would lead you to believe that? Convince me on this. Yes? Not me, says Ghostbird. It's a persistent conspiracy theory that Nirvana's lead singer Kurt Cobain didn't actually eat a slug. He was actually murdered by Courtney Love. But I've never seen anything convincing at all, as with most conspiracy theories. Man Kicken says, I think she's the type of woman to stand there in front of him and say to do it. Anybody know why Kurt Cobain fell in love with Courtney Love? Anybody? Let me know. I know why. Who knows why Kurt Cobain fell in love with Courtney Love? Anybody know? He went on to marry her. He had a kid, Frances Bean Cobain, with her. He helped her write the first album for her band Hole, which made her a star in her own right. I have no clue about Cobain, but it's usually like the Elvis isn't really dead stuff to me. She can throw that thing? Kinda. You see, Courtney Love was sort of famous around the Seattle music scene and the grunge music scene as that was popping off. She was cool and she would show up at all these different events and the bands would want to hang out with her and stuff. Sort of like a groupie in a way. But Kurt Cobain wasn't really into a lot of that stuff. However, Kurt Cobain had a fetish. How many of you have heard about this? Kurt Cobain had a fetish, the lead singer of Nirvana. His fetish was he liked to wrestle women. And Courtney Love caught wind of this, and then she would show up at Nirvana gigs, and she would start talking to Kurt Cobain, and she would start wrestling with him and fooling around with him, and that was his favorite thing. That got Kurt Cobain horned up. So he'd be wrestling with Courtney Love, and then they went from wrestling to falling in love with each other-ish, and then blank happened, and then he died. So I don't know if she was involved. I don't think so. But that was his thing. Kurt Cobain was very much he had a wrestling fetish. He wore dresses. He did, yeah, from time to time. Back then it was like more punk rock than it is now. Now wearing dresses or feminizing yourself is sort of like playing into a different thing that isn't really Raging Against the Machine. It's sort of raging with the machine because the machine says masculinity is bad. So you're doing the right thing by dressing up as a woman. But when Kurt Cobain and these 80s stars did it, it was against the grain. It was different. It wasn't a popular thing to do. Now it's celebrated more than anything. Whole Celebrity Skin Rocks? Yeah. I like those songs. She must have been a good wrestler, though. Anybody else got that fetish? I know you do. I know you do.
The moments have been magical. The 2026 Milan Cortina Olympics are in the final days, and you can listen to all of NBC's live play-by-play coverage on the free iHeartRadio app.
Schifrin, Golden, again!
including the closing ceremonies, Sunday afternoon at 2:30 Eastern.
The best speed skater in the world.
Dreams realized.
It's her 6th Olympic medal.
Legends made. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Olympics.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Forever at the crossroads between viral news and total chaos.
I don't know if it's been a big success or not. I just legitimately don't know. Let's see if there's anything in on the NBC Winter Olympics ratings. Is there anything in that says if they did good or not? I didn't watch a lick of the Olympics, but maybe you guys did. Maybe the ratings are through the roof. Maybe it's huge and just I'm not pulled in by it this year.
There is a headline in Top Stories that says combined Winter Olympics audience remains well above Beijing.
All right, so higher than Beijing.
Probably timing. Was it a big difference?
Yeah,
Beijing,
it's a little
I remember it was
closer.
like 3 a.m. People had to watch live.
That ruined it for me. I thought there's too much of a time difference. I want to watch it right now. I want to watch it live while it's happening.
Winter Olympics viewership continues to rebound from lows of Beijing 4 years ago. Through Tuesday, NBC's primetime coverage of the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics is averaging a combined 23.8 million viewers across a live afternoon window and primetime replay. That combines a mix of preliminary and final Nielsen data with streaming viewership measured by Adobe Analytics.
Here's my theory on this. I think that the numbers would be astronomical if they just did one thing differently. I think the networks fundamentally misunderstand what viewers actually want from the Olympics. Tell me I'm wrong if you want. Send an email, send a dispatch. But this is what I think people actually want from the Olympics. I think if NBC leaned into this, it would be much more successful. Now, I hear behind the scenes that they've been sending out huge surveys to people and saying, hey, we want more people to watch the Olympics. We got another one coming up in a couple of years here. Would you watch if there was more AI? If AI was telling you different stats about the sport? Would you watch if there was more like on-screen graphics that told you details about the people? No. The thing that's missing is this. People want stories that they can root for. They want to watch the American team. They want to hear about the trials and tribulations of this athlete, and then they want to see them go for the gold. They want to watch an American out there succeed and win the unthinkable, a gold medal at the Olympics. And that's what's missing so much. They're going, well, we want AI, and you just need more statistics. In my view, and I could be wrong, I don't think the average person gives a damn about something like AI statistics on the screen. They want to be enthralled. You know what was enthralling? People went nuts, of all things, for the women's hockey game where the women won gold. American women won gold.
Whoa, spoiler.
And it was huge. Everybody tuning into that. People want something to root for. People like this stuff. Here's another one. Quinn Hughes. This guy who scored the game-winning goal for the U.S. against Sweden. It was over 3 minutes in overtime. And afterwards, this guy, unlike some of the other folks, this guy's like, hell yeah, I love America. Proud to be an American.
Hell of a game out there. You took down the game winner. I mean, what did that feel like?
Yeah, just a relief. Just really enjoying being here with this group and the guys and trying to extend it as long as we can.
I assure you the game was more exciting than this particular thing. But the guy's like, hey, I'm excited to play for America. I'm happy to be here. People want a little bit of that.
Now throw a little bit of heated rivalry. And we're talking.
Not for me. I just want to see the Olympians up there living out their dreams.
Okay, riddle me this.
I don't need a gay romance weaved into the middle of it anyway.
Hot gay romance. What if, though, they have at the Olympic, the housing, because every single time there's Olympics, like the condoms are all gone.
Mm-hmm.
They've used them all. They do
that,
kind of like a real world. Those that are up for it.
Like get the producers of Survivor to build the housing?
Yeah, or Big Brother-esque. Or,
That's what I meant, Big Brother.
Yeah, or Survivor, too. They could do it to the death.
I haven't seen much of that. I've seen more of like the behind the scenes technical stuff because I've actually sought it out. But the drama is what people want. They want the drama of a victory. They want to see people who want to win for the United States of America. They're like, it's okay to have a little patriotism inside the Olympics. And this guy, he gets to America at some point.
And then USA flags all over the place. You could hear the chants. Yeah. What's that atmosphere like?
Yeah, it's special. I mean, I love the U.S. and it's the greatest country in the world. So happy to represent it here with these guys. And
base hockey players.
Nice.
There he goes. He said, I love the U.S., greatest country in the world. Americans want to see other Americans win. They want to see a great story. And it doesn't just have to be Americans, but that's good. I love to see that myself. I want to see an American go out there. I want to see their story, their trials and tribulations, and then I want to see them take home a medal. I want to see them do well. Or if it's some other country, make me like that too. So tell me this person's from this country. Here's their backstory. Here's why they should win this. Bring me through the American or otherwise human experience of telling me why I should care about any of this. And I love that instead of that, NBC goes, hey, do you want more AI stats on the screen? No, I don't want that. Most exciting thing for me was the Canadians cheating at all the curling stuff, for God's sake, which, it's something, but
that was fun.
Not enough all the way through. Let us know what you think. Send a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com. I agree with this person's take that's gotten 1.4 million views. And this is a response to a story that says, sources, Uber is moving to bar drivers with convictions for violent felonies, sexual offenses, and child or elder abuse after a New York Times report in December of 2025. The follow-up this week from the New York Times was that Uber is going to bar drivers with convictions for violent felonies, sexual offenses.
Wasn't a thing they were doing already?
Yeah. Why are they screening people if you're not...
What are they screening for?
What is the background check?
Yeah, the take says from this guy, Corey Quinn, says, I, apparently a naive idiot, me too, Corey, me too, had assumed that this was what we background check our drivers always meant. But I guess not. Yeah, the story's saying Uber is moving to bar drivers with convictions for violent felonies, sexual offenses, and child or elder abuse. I thought that they were already doing that. But I, too, feel like perhaps I'm a little bit crazy on that.
You know what number I'm sure they do not want to release? Is the number of people they had to get rid of off the service for that.
Buddy, that's not good press. That
would be very interesting to find out.
This says Uber, this is from the New York Times, is taking steps to enact stricter background checks after a New York Times investigation revealed the ride-hailing giant's policies allowed for drivers with many types of criminal convictions, including violent felonies. Do you know who's behind the wheel of your Uber? The company had barred drivers convicted of murder, sexual assault, kidnapping, and terrorism. But in 22 states, the company had approved people convicted of most other crimes.
Terrorism?
Child abuse, assault, violent felonies, even stalking. So long as the convictions were at least 7 years old. So Uber, now getting some pressure here, is changing those policies. I mean, I think that's a smart idea. Let's not have people with violent felonies behind the wheel of your Uber. People who abuse children or elderly people probably should never be behind the wheel.
There the whole time.
That's what they're saying. Uber declined to specifically comment on the charges, saying safety isn't static and our approach isn't either. Well, how bad do you need drivers? I think you should be able to get rid of these folks. The series of Times investigations revealed Uber received a report of a sexual assault or sexual misconduct in the United States almost every 8 minutes on average. Oh, my God. All right. There you go. Probably not great for Uber. Maybe you want to Lyft, or maybe Lyft is doing the same exact thing. Who knows? Let us know what you think. Send a dispatch over on the website. It's at thenewsjunkie.com, thenewsjunkie.com. All right. Let's see here. A couple of things before we wrap up today. Do you think this is a good idea or a bad idea?
Good idea or bad idea?
This woman has a fish that has some problems. don't swear it off just yet. It's a fish. I know maybe you're not a big fish fan, but this woman
more of a dead guy
built a flotation device for her recovering goldfish Is this a situation
I
where you should
saw
just...
This is great.
Should you just flush and start over?
No.
Or is this what... Here we go. Take a look.
Mr. Sue in his little floaty handicap chair thing. It keeps him afloat just so that he's not upside down and, like, not upright. This is weighted.
She's petting him for
so it
fish.
holds him against his body and the vicious
Look
float
at
that he
him.
has.
She's hand feeding this big fat ass goldfish, and
That is really big for a goldfish.
So
It is
all of
big.
them, and they all love her. So that is the type of fish that I would say it is worth a wheelchair, because it seems like those fish have a little bit more of a personality and can recognize their mommy.
This fish is happy with this lady, I'll tell you that. But
Look at
these
him,
things are like
smiling.
50 cents a piece, lady. She's got a floatable thing on this, and it's like the equivalent of a wheelchair underwater for a fish. She's saving this thing.
He's so happy.
It's kind of cute, actually. It's
But
just-
he's trying. He
Yeah.
wants to.
Yeah, he's trying. He wants to live. He wants to stay alive. You guys do not put this much effort into it. I know you don't. But we'll see what you think.
They have like veterinarians that work on fish, and I go, come on, guys. Guys.
What are you doing, right?
They're
Come on.
expensive.
Let's be real, everybody. I wanted to work this in. I teased it earlier, so very quickly. C-Lane, when you have been to New York, have you had this experience? A woman's receipt for her hotel in New York is going viral. The cost of the room for a king-size room was $133. And under the taxes and fees section for New York City,
That's a lot of taxes and fees.
went from $133 to $7 for New York City city tax, $11 for New York state tax, the Jacob Javits tax of $1.50.
Who the hell?
Occupancy tax of $2, an urban fee tax of $5.16, an urban fee, whatever that is, of $35, a sustainability fee of 50 cents.
The urban fee tax is the tax on the urban fee.
Your bill has gone from $133 for your king hotel room to $196.
Okay, so we're going back to New York in like 2 weeks, and I was looking at doing a city day. So I was booking a hotel for the night, and I'm just like, I've born and raised in New York, so I know how expensive it can be. I'm just dying at all of these extra like taxes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fees.
Urban tax, like what? I feel like they're just pulling things out of their butt at this point.
I think she might be right. There's a lot of fees on this sucker. Went from $133 to $196 for a hotel room in New York City after taxes. Quick break. When we're back, we'll do the final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut, and Taylor to wrap everything up for a Friday here on the show. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
There's got to be a play for like.
Hello? The Fifi? The Fifi. Okay. First of all, chat. Final segment coming up. Glitch free today? Somebody just said it was glitching. I think it was their connection. Somebody said it was glitching. Did you have any glitches today, YouTube or Twitch? Any glitches at all? Any glitches? No? Frozen like 5 times. Chaos is a liar. Don't listen to him. Not even a spasm. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Not even a twitch. Come on, baby. No glitching. No, like the stream today, no glitches. 8 stress ball boobs out of 10. Let's do it. Let's rate the show. Rate the show out of 10. Rate the show out of 10. 10 out of 10. I bring it to the Hall of Fame right over here. I drop it off at the Hall of Fame. Hello? No notes? Shovel it off. 1 out of 10. Loserville. Population today's show. Heave ho that loser over here. Rate the show out of 10. 100 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Sean backflip. Nice. 9.5. Chaos, the German judge, with a 3 out of 10. He's brutal. 9.3. Angel says no glitches. 10 tiny jumps out of 10. That was pretty good, right? Let's be real. Ready? I mean, come on. 10 because no glitch, 10 out of 10, 9.9. If you're French out of +1, I would hope. I would hope. 9 rubber boobs. 10 Kevins out of 10. Definitely a 10. Now do 10 of those in a row. I think I got like probably this high off the ground, right? At least. Okay. How about an after show stream this week? Yes. You have unlocked a bonus stream. There will be a bonus stream on Sunday. A bonus stream on Sunday. Time will be announced on the News Junkie Discord and on the Twitter at the News Junkie. I'll announce it on Twitter. No glitches and less commercials. Hey, we're still staring at the wall. Hey, come over here. Come over here. Hey. There you go. There you go. You okay, little buddy? Okay. Somebody was drama posting earlier and saying, has Sean addressed why the other shows are at a live event today and he isn't? As if I'm not a team player. They asked if we wanted to be live today, and I said, if it makes iHeartRadio a bunch of money, then we'll happily do a live stream. If it's just a vanity thing for us to be able to do a live stream, I would rather do a show that has better controls, that sounds better, that is within the bounds of the studio. And so we took a pass on that. But we will have some live shows this year, at least a couple of them. I don't want to do them all the time. I just think the show sucks compared to a regular show. That's just me. We like live shows. Okay, but do you like live shows if you're just listening in your car? Remember, 99% of the audience is listening to a radio station in their car. Do you think it's better content for those people? Live show, yes or no? Tanya, thank you for all your hard work. Yeah, I like the audio only. I hard disagree. It's just always, it's always blown out. It's a bunch of It's always worse quality. No bad audio? Right. We like to watch them on YouTube? I'm not talking about YouTube. I mean, I still think it's not as good on YouTube, but I understand at least where you're coming from.
Noble Gold Investments can help. Learn how easy it is to protect your savings with physical gold and silver. Get your free wealth protection kit at noblegoldinvestments.com. That's Noble Gold.
All right, let's wrap it up. Glitch-free stream. Glitch-free stream. Glitch-free stream.
NobleGoldInvestments.com.
And the winner of the iHeart Podcast Award is... You can decide who takes home the 2026 iHeart Podcast Awards Podcast of the Year by voting at iHeartPodcastAwards.com now through February 22nd. See all the nominees and place your vote at iHeartPodcastAwards.com.
Audible is a proud sponsor of the Audible Audio Pioneer Award. Explore the best selection of audiobooks, podcasts, and originals all in one easy app. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Home of the world famous Game of Magnets. This is the
It didn't make the cut. And today we're going to wrap everything up for a Friday. The weekend is upon us, everybody. Enjoy yourself. Celebrate. Take care of yourself this weekend. Have fun. Make sure you're making smart decisions out there in the real world. And we'll be back on Monday, of course, to do it all over again here on the show. I'm feeling better. There was no glitches on the stream today. And that's just a dream. That's just a dream for me. And I'm happy that everybody was patient, he says in air quotes, for the last day or so where there was some problems with that. So thank you for that. Now it's time to get the hell out of here. Let's do first our final dispatches. Here we go.
These are the final dispatches, but Sean will probably only play one.
We'll see. We got a little bit of time, right? Like 5 minutes or so? Maybe we got about 5 minutes. Let's see what we can work in here. And let me refresh to get the latest and greatest of all of these dispatches. This one says C-Lane could get a cow. C-Lane could get a cow.
Guys, there is literally a rodeo this weekend. I think it even started today. Silver Spurs Rodeo. C-Lane, you can go wrangle a damn cow tonight.
Nice. Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop.
You could do it. I mean, Jackson's going to have to stay.
Yeah.
Panelist, probably.
I'm going to have to. Or if things go really wrong, yes.
If he can't manage to stay alive through this ordeal, Silver Spurs Rodeo is going to have some real bad information to deliver to his wife. So we don't need that, I don't think. Here is Big Bad Beard talking about the Olympics.
John.
Yeah?
Man, I'm telling you, I haven't watched the lick of the Olympics or anything. The only thing I hear about it is on the Colbert Show on the Jack's Olympic Update. But the only thing I've heard about the Olympics is how many condoms they're using. I mean, all these athletes are just getting busy in there, I guess, man. They're seeing all these tight outfits and just getting on down with the get down, I guess.
What now?
Getting on down with the get down, buddy. Come on now.
I have not heard this before. Getting on down with the get down? I have another video. No. This is not. This is fake. I just want everybody to know. Because the allegation earlier was that I had a boob that I had put in my mouth or something during the show.
Excuse me.
That was not true. This is supposedly evidence of...
Oh?
It's weird. It's so uncomfortable.
Too much,
It's in the submitted dispatches.
Your face looks weird. What's happening with your temple there?
Look at your teeth. It kind of like went like chipmunk on them.
It's all a little uncomfortable. Check it out from All Day Yuckers in the submitted dispatches section of the website. No, I don't like this at all. I'm going to shut this down. All right. That said, the climber that I mentioned earlier, Thomas Plamberger, is standing trial right now for manslaughter. Why? He was with his girlfriend, 33-year-old Kirsten Gutner, and they were just 150 feet below the summit of this mountain they were climbing together. And she was with him. They were like trying to just hang on. And she shouted, "Go, get help." And he left to go get help. And she died. And they're charging him with her death.
Whoa.
They said he left her to freeze to death at the top of the highest peak in Austria. And it says, since the defendant, unlike his girlfriend, was already very experienced with high altitude tours and had planned the tour, he was to be considered the responsible guide of the tour. And he abandoned her. And so he is now facing charges for her death. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ. So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
By the way, just to pay it off, Courtney Love had a tough week. 62-year-old former actress. She got in a car accident with a bicyclist. And then they started with these allegations again that she killed Kurt Cobain, that she was the one responsible. I've never seen anything convincing on that front. That Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain.
I think the only headline that they had was like one of the cops said that they looked through the evidence and stuff and just said they did a botched job on it. Not that,
but I don't even think he's a cop anymore, right?
Right? Yeah, he's a retired detective or something.
Yeah, and that was enough. People really love that conspiracy. All right, let's get the hell out of here with the final Today I Learned. This one right here. Today I Learned this song. Forever Young. That's right. Forever Young is correct. The band Alphaville, they were behind the hits Big in Japan and Forever Young. They are German. just in case you were wondering, I don't know if you knew this or not, but they are German, this band.
yeah.
Can't really hear it in their voices all that much. This hit released in September of 1984 when I was just 3 years old at the time. Thank you so much for hanging out. We do appreciate it. We're back on Monday, same time, same place. Listen to the show. Get the podcast at thenewsjunkie.com.